It's night 2 of WrestleMania live from the Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And it only gets hotter. Well, as we saw on night 1, the Texas Rattlesnake showed up unannounced. I perhaps thought he might show up again. And here he is to kick off WrestleMania in the right way. Stone Cold Steve Austin is back in the Allegiance. He did give us a little bit of warning. He said that if Tommaso Ciampa and he happen to cross paths, he's a long time retired, but he ain't tired. Stone Cold Steve Austin blows the roof off again. Oh, what a reaction. One of the greatest, if not the greatest, of all time. Hell yeah, he's back. And we are back. Night 2 of WrestleMania. Another stacked night tonight. And he is damn right about that. It is going to be incredibly hard to follow. Night 1, absolutely explosive, chaos. And yes, Samoa Joe could be the baddest man on earth. And Emma and Tony Storm certainly opened up that can of whoop-ass last night. One match in particular. Yep. He still has Tommaso Ciampa firmly in his sights. Well, it sounds like everybody in the building is ready. Stone Cold has kicked us off. But there ain't nothing Stone Cold about tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It is stacked from top to bottom. Our main event for the WWE Championship, Apollo Crews versus Daniel Bryan, goes on dead last. It couldn't be a bigger match if it tried. But you know damn well we have a hell of a lot on the card, including the World Cup of Professional Wrestling final. But ladies and gentlemen, we are going to kick it off. White hot, the United States Championship will be on the line. Andrade Cien Almas is about to defend his coveted US title against the one and only Cedric Alexander. Here we go! I hope you brought a packed lunch for this one, ladies and gentlemen. These two men had perhaps, if it wasn't for Zelina Vega, an all-time classic match at No Way Out, of which Cedric Alexander was up to in his neck. He was all the way there. He took it up to perhaps one of the best professional wrestlers on the planet in Andrade Cien Almas. And that US Championship has been something that nobody has been able to capture. But Alexander was getting close. Zelina Vega, of course, made the interruption that was heard. Oh, that was heard around the world. An explosive entrance for an explosive athlete. Cedric Alexander feels as though this is his time, and it's hard to argue. But there is a huge hurdle in the way. Andrade, for my money, is destined for even larger things than that United States Championship. And he's flanked, of course, by Zelina Vega, who, as I just mentioned, she got involved in that match in No Way Out. And that is, it has to be said, with all due respect to Andrade Cien Almas and Zelina Vega, that is the first time she has done anything like that. Zelina Vega was never involved in the matches, other than yelling advice to Andrade. That was the only input that she would ever have in the matches. Things like you see her doing right now, talking strategy, motivating Andrade, being almost the brains behind the operation. But when the chips were down, and it's very apropos that we're in Las Vegas, when the chips were down at No Way Out, it was Zelina Vega that took the ultimate risk, that took the ultimate punt. She got involved. It worked that time. Andrade claims he had no knowledge of it. He was arguing with the referee, which happens to be referee Jessica Carr, who is the official for this match as well. He was arguing. He didn't see the interference. He didn't see Zelina Vega get involved. He just took the opportunity when he saw Cedric Alexander stumbling, hit the hammerlock DDT, got the 1, 2, 3. He found out afterwards that he indeed had cheated inadvertently. But Zelina Vega, well, she maintains that it was just her trying to protect the legacy, but that is not the legacy that Andrade Cien Almas wanted. And I tend to believe him. There's a lot of people who don't believe that Andrade Cien Almas is as innocent as he seems. But this one, ladies and gentlemen, is for all the marbles. It is for everything that Andrade Cien Almas has built. The United States Championship. Many people ask, does the championship make the man, or does the man make the championship? And I've always maintained that I believe Andrade Cien Almas and that US Championship have done that in equal measure. Almas puts it on the line at WrestleMania. You wouldn't open night 2 with anything else, would you? And he hands it to the very woman who was duped by Zelina Vega. She shows it to Cedric Alexander. She raises it in the air. And this is how you kick off WrestleMania. The crowd is on their feet. They are ready to go. And well, Jessica Carr will not be duped again. She is ejecting Zelina Vega out of this match before the bell has even rung. And Zelina Vega is going to have to make her way to the backstage area. Jessica Carr says, fool me once, shame on you. You will not even get the chance to fool me twice. But it is on. The United States Championship underway. Alexander Almas finally one-on-one. No distractions. Ooh, they get close to contact there. And they are very cautious as they link up in the middle of the ring here to kick off WrestleMania Night 2, as I mentioned. Your main event WWE Championship match. The self-destruction of Elite Sports Management. Is it coming to a head tonight? We find out later on. Much more to come as well. And look at this. Oh, Andrade already trying to get inside the mind of Cedric Alexander. And look at this. Andrade, he loves the big stage. He has been on some of the biggest stages. Remember, the King of the Ring final against the man who's in the main event tonight, Daniel Bryan. Unbelievable match. He would have had it won if it wasn't for Eric Bischoff. He would potentially be the WWE Champion. He could even be main eventing WrestleMania, but it wasn't to be. And Almas instead went on to continually defend his United States Championship as he has done for months and months. I think without doubt the best United States Champion we've ever seen here as Cedric Alexander shoots him off the rope, looking for a grappling maneuver, couldn't find it. Reversal from Andrade, another reversal from Cedric, looking for that big clothesline, couldn't find it. Andrade out of the way, and he is really feeling this one as they link up again, pushes him back into the corner as we zero in on the action. As I mentioned at the top of the show, I hope you bought a packed lunch for this one. Respectful as always, between these two, this whole rivalry was built on respect, and Alexander said that respect went out the window when Zelina Vega got her hands on him. Look at this again, another respectful separation, but Andrade rolls him through. Brilliantly done. Referee Jessica Carr scrambling into position here. Just a 1 count, and that is clinical Andrade trying to take the opportunity whenever he can, but look at this. Oh, whipped him around. Oh, absolutely brilliant. He traps the legs underneath him, traps the shoulders underneath the ankles there, rather, and Cedric Alexander can draw a 1 count here, looking for a belly-to-belly. Couldn't fight it here, the right hands getting that separation from Andrade. Now Andrade out of the way again. These two know each other so incredibly well. Now this time, Cedric able to roll Andrade through here. Can he get more than a 1 count? No, he can't. And it is really a game of one-upsmanship here. Look at this, counter for counter. Now Andrade, we're going to pick him up for a suplex. No, the knee right to the crown of the head. Found its mark. Look out, traps him up. Leg trap, suplex, beautiful on the mark. And, well, Cedric is feeling it as well. Both these men have become more accustomed. Oh, right in his face. Oh, well, look out. Andrade, there's no more playing around now. Andrade is lighting him up with those elbows. And look at these shots here. Backing him all the way up into the corner. And Andrade now has the opportunity to really land the first big blow of the match. Beautiful reverse DDT and Andrade. Oh, he got out of the way, but Andrade follows into the outside in the best way possible. My goodness me, Andrade. This is that gear that we've seen so often from him. That's why he's been the United States champion for so long. But look out. Oh, this is why Cedric Alexander's on the grandest stage level, fighting him for his championship, because he has the counters. He knows him so well. But look at this. Throws the kick. Andrade caught it and then wrenched the leg around. Lord, shot there. As I said, these two have grown into the big stage. They definitely are the future of the company. There's no doubt about that. Remember that match at Vengeance, Cedric Alexander versus AJ Styles, the biggest match of Cedric Alexander's career to that point. Probably still, really, when you're wrestling for the World Heavyweight Championship. He got close there. Can he get close here with the split-legged moonsault, which lands absolutely flush, but he ain't done there. You know, you got to do it even more when you get onto the big stage. Cedric running in. Oh, beautiful. Right to the midsection. Ends up on the outside and lands the forearm. Perhaps learned that from AJ Styles. Now goes to the outside just to come back in and lands the elbow. What an unbelievable combination he's just landed there on Almas here. Down into the cover. Is that actually enough? Oh, it could have been two. That was absolutely brilliant from Cedric Alexander. Now is going to take Andrade down and make him wear his weight. This is more what we're used to seeing from Andrade. But man, think about some of the massive matches on the big stage that Andrade has performed. They call him Mr. 5-Star for a reason. I mean, this guy has had perhaps more 5-star matches than anybody in the entire company. Andrade, let's go with that headlock. Oh, the overhead chop collapses him onto the ropes. And now Andrade might look to knock a little bit of air out of the lungs here. Ooh. Right under the midsection goes Cedric Alexander. Now Alexander set off the ropes, ducks underneath, leapfrog over the top, building up the momentum. My God! That devastating back elbow from Andrade is absolutely on the button. Now Andrade sends him into the corner. Andrade, oh, what an overhead chop that was. And now Andrade standing on the chest here. And look at this here from Andrade. Putting the pressure down. That's not going to win you a match, but can add a little bit of insult to injury after you've just chopped the chest to rake the sole of your boot across the chest. And now Andrade, you know what he's looking for. He always gets it. You know he always finds it. Oh, Cedric Alexander had the counter, got the foot up, and oh, look at that beautiful forearm, takes him down. And now Cedric is looking towards the outside of the ring again. And Cedric, what is he thinking here? He's on the apron, and we know how dangerous he can be from the apron. Oh, but Andrade got up, but no, he got shoulder checked instead. Cedric inside, oh my God. Flatliner nips up to his feet, screams into the air, over into the cover now. This is the chance here. Referee Jessica Carr has a picture-perfect view. I was going to say she had a picture-perfect view of the shoulders, but she had a picture-perfect view of the hand grabbing the rope. Andrade knows all about rope breaks. He was cost the King of the Ring final by a rope break. He was cost the win at No Way Out over Cedric Alexander via rope break. And look out. Oh, beautiful. Look at this. Oh, my goodness me. Athleticism plus from Cedric Alexander. This has been an absolutely breathless display from him. Oh, my God. He looked for the springboard shooting star. He could not find it. It did not compute. But no. Andrade, oh my God, running powerbomb, and he holds on to the legs for the cover. Has he done enough? No, he hasn't. Andrade got close with that, and oh, what a shot that was, sent him all the way to the outside of the ring, and this has really picked up pace, if you can believe that. They started at about 90, and now they've hit about 110. And he sends Alexander into the ring. He sends him into the ring, and now Andrade, oh, look at the forearm, but Alexander, he sent him back, and now Alexander says, anything you can do, I can do better. And Cedric Alexander is lighting him up. Andrade is looking for him. You're gonna find him because here he comes. They're on fire in Vegas. Oh, yes. Andrade goes through the bottom rope. Cedric goes all the way over the top, and you have to think that was definitely deliberate. Cedric Alexander now sends him into the corner, and Cedric, oh, what's this now? Cedric tilts a world DDT, plants him on the crown of his head. Andrade is rocked here, but Cedric, he's going to go to the outside again. He's going to go to the outside again, and this time he lands it. The shooting star. It did not compute the first time. It certainly does the second. Has he done enough to put him away? Andrade peels the shoulder up. My goodness. This is how you start it. Oh, that's right hand there. And another one. These rocked. Almas is rocked. They are scoring, but Almas, look at this. It was almost like a boxer's clinch just to get the separation at Almas now. He's had enough time here to be able to get into the position that he needs to be. And Almas, look out, German suplex. No, Alexander has had all the answers, and Alexander comes in again. And this time, Almas rolls to the outside, Alexander to the top. We know he's a risk taker. We know he's going to take the risk, and oh my God, they both crash and burn. I would say Alexander only narrowly got the better of that exchange. And Alexander sends him into the ring. The crowd are on their feet in Vegas. These two men have come out swinging. This is how you start. Cedric looking at the clothesline. Couldn't find it. Almas out of the way. And Almas points him out and says, I'm going to put you away on the big stage. Once and for all, we're going to find out who is the best. Cartwheel Pele kick lands on the temple. That's going to be it. 2. Almas gets him. No. Oh, yes. It's everything it hoped. And Almas. Look at this. Alexander, though, with all the fight, he's crawling over to him and he's still throwing, even though he's on one knee. Oh, Alexander, he might have been playing possum there. He might have been playing possum there. No, I think Andrade, he was playing chess when Cedric Alexander was playing checkers just then. That's the experience in the big match scenario. Here he comes again. Just when you didn't think they could find another gear, they are. Almas sends him into the ring. And Cedric is in some big trouble now. Almas sends him over to the corner. The knee to the gut. He always gets it. He rolls around. Cedric in trouble. And he nails him with the paintbrush. He never fails. And now he's going to take him out on the biggest stage possible. Hammerlock, DDT. Oh my God! Alexander flipped out and look out! Spiked him on his head. Alexander somehow flipped out of the Hammerlock DDT. It's one of the damnedest counters I've ever seen. And Alexander Cena pulled out the win. No, he didn't. I've got to see it again. I've got to see it again. I see it, but I do not believe it. Look at that. I don't believe it. And he almost won the damn match. Almost was so stunned. Almost has fought his way back into this. You can see it in the live feed. Look at the moonsault. No, oh my God, he lands it anyway. He lands it anyway. People are still absolutely stunned with what we've seen. But this is why he's one of the best. He's always focused. And Andrade, Stardust press. It lands. He hooks the leg. Look at how deep the cover is. Hook of the leg. Still can't put him away. He still can't put him away. And Andrade feels as though he's probably tried just about everything. Andrade picks him up. Electric chair position, German suplex. No! He flips out again. Cedric flips out again. Underhook. Look out. Oh my God. Lands face first. Andrade's out. Andrade's badly moved. He gets picked up just so he can have his lumbar chant. Cedric Alexander, you've got to cover him, Cedric. You've got to cover him. Down 1, 2, Alexander the Great. Finally, Cedric Alexander with one of the best counters I think I've ever seen. He has found it when it mattered. And Cedric Alexander had all the answers. And finally, Cedric Alexander has ascended. The lumbar check, he can barely follow it up, he's so exhausted. But Cedric Alexander finds exactly what he was looking for. If anyone deserves it, it's this kid. Cedric Alexander has knocked off one of the best in the world in Andrade Cien Almas, and look at him, he cannot believe it. Well, you better believe it, son, because you are the new United States champion. Alexander the Great. It's hard not to be emotional for him. He has worked all the way to this point, perhaps harder than anyone. Cedric Alexander, you deserve it. What a match. That's how you kick off WrestleMania. But ladies and gentlemen, this is how we will close WrestleMania, with the biggest match in series history. Daniel Bryan of Elite Sports Management, and funnily enough, Apollo Crews technically of Elite Sports Management. And you can see the private dressing room of ESM. Seems a lot bigger than most of the dressing rooms most of the other wrestlers will have tonight, as the training is ongoing, the warm-up is ongoing. Chad Gable goes one-on-one with Cesaro later as well. But the boos tell you everything you need to know. But this tells you everything you need to know as well. The title matches continue here on night 2. But this could be a little bit more than championships on the line. It's Apex Dominance versus Breeze and Curtis. It's up right now. Oh well, they're already here. They are standing in the crowd. Tyler Breeze and Johnny Curtis. They're talking all kinds of trash. They're telling the fans to get out of the way here. I think he just flipped off a fan. I don't think they want to move for them. Tyler Breeze and Johnny Curtis are in the building, ladies and gentlemen, and I mentioned that it's about a little bit more than championships because these two have agreed that whatever secret they are holding over EC3's head, they will reveal. But it's the only caveat of this match is, yes, it's for the championships, but Apex dominance, well, whatever Lashley has to do with it, it's a very convoluted situation. You've got Bobby Lashley, who came to the aid of EC3, who he fought for just the longest time because EC3 found that Lio Rush and Bobby Lashley were the two men who perpetrated the attack on former general manager JBL. Well, Breeze and Curtis claimed to have some kind of information. And they said that if they lose this match, they won't tell a soul. But if they win the tag team championships. And they will out EC3's big secret. So it's about more than championships, but the championships are on the line nonetheless. We are set to go and we are underway here in this match. Oh, look at this straight in his face. And oh my God, you don't want to get in the face of Bobby Lashley like that. These fans are already trying to get on Johnny Curtis. They are chanting the Fandango theme. Oh, look at this here. No, this ain't Fandango. That's not the Fandango I remember. That's for sure. As Curtis now going to work on Bobby Lashley. This is a very curious case, isn't it? Where you look at this, look at a beautiful counter there from Curtis. He goes straight after Bobby Lashley. I was saying it's a very curious case considering the wars that EC3 and Bobby Lashley had. Bobby Lashley would come to the aid of EC3. Oh, look at that. It's the only thing that's really clouded everything. Otherwise, I would think it's just a ploy from Curtis and Breeze to get in the head of EC3. As he, look at that shot there. And now you can see Johnny Curtis looking to the fans. They were trying to get on his nerves, but once they're in, oh, look out. Well, that's, oh my God, that might pinch a nerve. It's about the only nerve you've got to worry about there. As Bobby Lashley comes in with a massive clothesline there, taking them both out with a bit of a receipt from earlier. How about that opening contest, ladies and gentlemen? WrestleMania Night 2, new champion already. Could we see new champions here? It's Bobby Lashley gets the tag to Randy Orton. The apex of the Apex dominance, and Randy Orton sending Tyler Breeze in. Randy Orton doesn't appear to really have a dog in the fight except for maintaining the tag team championships. The only real link to EC3 is Bobby Lashley. Of course, we saw Lio Rush got quite unceremoniously released. Oh my God, what a chop that was from Orton. You can hear it reverberate throughout the Allegiant. Orton sent in. Tag now to Bobby Lashley there. Tag team continuity has certainly grown. Apex dominance. It was a team that we perhaps saw as going to implode very quickly, considering Randy Orton's history on the matter and his history with Noam Dar and how they went to war many times and then out of respect formed a bond, but it ended up being just Randy Orton keeping his friends close and his enemies closer. And could that be the case with Bobby Lashley? It certainly doesn't feel as though that's the case. They certainly have a bit more of a mutual respect there, I think. It's Tyler Breeze continuing to work away on Bobby Lashley, certainly showing no respect to Bobby Lashley. Shot to that midsection there. Now he's going to send him in, and we know the tag team continuity between these two great friends in and out of the ring. They have been a real thorn in the side of EC3, and here come the chants again. Crowd, well, they're going to do what they want. The question is will it get on the nerves of Johnny Curtis that they're doing the Fandango chant? Really not a very popular member. Oh, look at that right hand there from Johnny Curtis now, and again there from Bobby Lashley. He's going to fire back. You don't want to get into a firefight with Lashley. That's for sure, because look at the power of the big man. takes him up and over. Now Lashley, he could lift him up and the crowd on their feet. Johnny Curtis is off his. Look at the power of Bobby Lashley. Lashley has him up. Let's go. Oh, beautiful suplex. It lands flush, and Lashley is fired up in Vegas. And here come the chants again. Curtis in big trouble. Sent into the corner, the tag made. Oh, the knee there. That landed. And a knee from Randy Orton. And this is the tag team continuity, the tag team champions of SmackDown. Apex Dominance on fire. And Orton now. This is clinical Orton with the knee right across the forehead. And perhaps they have got into the head. We won't know for sure. Look at it. Oh, he's looking for the RKO. Couldn't find it. Johnny Curtis with the reversal. Now, things are starting to pick up a little bit here. Curtis now. Oh, my God. They are in so much trouble here. But, oh, they've fought their way back in. Curtis taking Randy Orton to the outside of the ring here. So much on the line for EC3 in particular, who you know is watching this one. And he takes Orton over to the barricade. Oh, and he sends him in. And Orton finds himself in a hell of a lot of trouble here. And now look at this. And oh, and well, isn't that very reminiscent? Maybe a little barb thrown at the crowd, but wait a minute, what the hell is he doing? What the hell is Tyler Breeze doing? It doesn't look like he... Oh, hang on a second. Look at his hand. Look at Tyler Breeze's hand. He's got a ring. He's got 2 rings on his finger here. The referee didn't see him grab it. Tyler Breeze has a loaded weapon on that right hand. And he might be looking to use it. He gets the tag. I don't think the referee's noticed. It's not that noticeable on his hand, but he brings him in. Oh, look at the back elbow. This seems to be a little bit of a ticking time bomb here. And I feel like Johnny Curtis knows it. He knows it. Johnny Curtis now. He's running around the ring. Bobby Lashley's still down. Leg lariat on the ground. And Curtis is going after Lashley. Curtis is going after Lashley on the outside of the ring. And surely this isn't the way that this could go down here. Look at this now. Oh, Orton with the counter though. Orton with the counter. And Orton, he's thinking RKO. Oh no. He got thrown off. And oh, he just nailed him. He just nailed him with that loaded fist. But Lashley with the spear. Lashley with the spear on the outside. Orton is out cold. Orton's out cold. Lashley had to get there. Lashley had to get there and he laid him out with a spear. It's absolutely broken down here. It's absolutely broken down. Breeze is down. But wait a minute. He's back up. Oh, the DDT. DDT and Breeze is fighting his way back up to his feet, but he's still hurt. Randy Orton, I think he's out cold here from that shot. With that loaded fist, the ring on the finger of Tyler Breeze. And Breeze now, he's been able to recover before Orton, who took that shot. And Breeze is looking for another shot. No, Orton out of the way. RKO. The RKO to Tyler Breeze lands 1, 2. Oh my God. Johnny Curtis able to get in, but he also gets an RKO. Curtis and Breeze both face the most devastating 3 letters in professional wrestling. Lashley trying to get back up to his feet off the DDT, and Lashley is back up on the apron. Oh no, out of the way. Breeze, he's looking for the unprettier, but no. Orton with the counter. Orton with the counter, but he caught him as he rushed in. The Hangman's DDT. It lands flush, and Orton has the chance now to retain for his team. They're talking trash. The tag is made. Here we go. Lashley picks him up. There we go. Nails him. Powerbomb. RKO combination. Lashley the legal man. Breeze is in trouble. The Secret, and the title's on the line. Another spear for Breeze. The cover, 1, 2, got him. That's what I'm talking about. The Secret safe. And Lashley and Orton retain. What a match. It broke down when Tyler Breeze tried to cheat. And Orton got that loaded fist to the face. And well, Johnny Curtis is down. Tyler Breeze is down. And that, well, ladies and gentlemen, is all she wrote. Now what for these two? The celebrations are ongoing. Tyler Breeze is hurt. Curtis is up. They cannot be happy with how this has gone at all. They got beaten fair and square. You can't say the same for their tactics. Curtis saying, let's get the hell out of here, as they look in the ring, as they walk away. Oh, look out, look on the entranceway here. Look on the entranceway. It's EC3. And EC3 must be incredibly relieved. And just like that, Tyler Breeze and Johnny Curtis are fired. He says, get your, you know what, and get the hell out of here. You win. Oh my God. They didn't tell anyone except Vince McMahon. Oh my God. Tyler Breeze at Johnny Curtis. Did they tell Vince McMahon? Well, EC3 is incensed. And maybe the Secret isn't safe. But the titles are safe with Apex Dominance. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as always, I wanted to thank each and every person for their unbelievable support on the channel. From the main event to the mid-card to opening the show, superstars, established stars and rookies. Each and every contribution helps me live my dream of content creation. And I do it all for the love of it. But when you support like this, it really hits home that it's very, very humbling to have so many people who love the videos so much and want to support the channel like they do. Could not do it without all of you. So thank you. Well, EC3's having a terrible night so far, but our night gets better. Because up next, it's Brock Lesnar versus Edge. Listen to the ovation for the Rated R Superstars. Vegas is on their feet for Edge, who could be in for the fight of his life. We are off to a white hot start, ladies and gentlemen. A title change, a retention. But my goodness me, it's time for war. Edge has stated very, very clearly, almost at nauseum, that he doesn't care what he has to go through in order to take Brock Lesnar down. You get the feeling that Edge doesn't even care if he wins or loses. He just wants to maim the beast. big fight feel about this one in Vegas, ladies and gentlemen. Whenever this man enters, you know business picks up. The hatred and the vitriol between these two is off the charts. And Brock Lesnar is coming down to the ring with a purpose. Lesnar is the kind of athlete that men run from, that people don't want to take a fight with. But what did Edge do? Edge picked the fight. And Edge wants all of Lesnar tonight. But I don't think I've seen Lesnar in better shape than what he is right now. And Edge, look at this, Edge is calling him on as well. Even in the face of all this adversity, Edge is calling on Brock Lesnar here. Oh my God. It's got a real air about it, this one. Who knows what the hell's going to happen when Lesnar is in that ring. Look at Edge. He's talking all kinds of trash. He's saying, let's go. I ain't scared of you. I've been preparing for this match ever since he was taken out by Lesnar back when Edge was the GM. And this one's underway. Referee rings the bell. Oh no, Lesnar. Lesnar took him straight down. And Lesnar with the hammer fist immediately. And Edge is already busted open. My God. Edge has just been absolutely bombarded with shots here. And Lesnar, oh my God, Jesus Christ. The referee may have to stop it already. Brock Lesnar has already busted open Edge here. The opening exchange, he could have already won the match here. Edge is just, oh my God, Edge is busted wide open and Lesnar is hammering away. Edge got busted open probably on the first shot from Lesnar, and Lesnar just bouncing up and down. The crowd is stunned here. Edge is in enormous trouble, and look at this. Lesnar, my goodness me. It's scary. That's what it is. It's terrifying. Brock Lesnar has busted open Edge within seconds. And look at this. But Edge is going to throw back here. Edge throws his first piece of offense, gets absolutely dismissed. And Brock Lesnar, he can probably pin him. Let's be real here. Edge is still trying to get to his feet. Oh, Jesus Christ. Brock Lesnar has decimated Edge within seconds. And Edge is still trying to fight back to his feet here. Edge is still running at him, but look at this. Oh, God. The Rock was on last night. And Brock Lesnar with a little bit of a rock bottom, and I think Edge has already hit rock bottom in this match. And Lesnar, my God, referee's got to stop this already here. The referee has to stop this match right now. Edge is barely defending himself, and Lesnar is, Jesus. Oh my God, he is just busted wide open. Brock Lesnar has absolutely destroyed this man within seconds. And look out, Edge is in big trouble again. Look at this, Lesnar, God. The referee's got to stop it. The referee has to stop it. Lesnar, well, he's going to end it here. Lesnar covers Edge too. It's got to be enough, but Edge kicks out. Edge said that he didn't care what he had to do, what he had to go through. And look at this, he's still trying to get to his feet. Lesnar probably can't even believe it. Edge is still trying to get to his feet. He says, you're not going to put me away like that. And Lesnar, he throws, but Edge has still got some fight. He's still got some grit, and he's saying, is that all you got? Is that all you got? Oh, look out. Lesnar, he's looking for the fight here. He wants to try and put it away, but Edge, he's going to continue to fight now. Edge is going to continue to fight, and he throws. But you can see Edge, he's lame and he's slow. He's not really all there. He's been absolutely rocked here, and he's going after Brock Lesnar though. Still, Lesnar got the knee up, and then threw him into the corner, and this is not where you want to be. Backed into a corner against the Beast here, who's going to continue the punishment. But if anyone's tougher than Edge, I haven't seen him yet, and Edge is in big trouble. My God, German suplex lands, and Edge is almost convulsing. Good Lord. Lesnar's saying, come on. I don't even think Brock Lesnar wants to continue the punishment here. He just wants to see Edge quit. But you know Edge ain't going to quit. And here comes Lesnar. Oh, he's looking for the Nino. Edge out of the way. This might be his opportunity. You're only going to get a couple. And Edge now picks him up. Beautiful. Beautiful suplex and Edge. He has the opportunity now. Edge, he's got to try and find a little morsel. He found a little chink in the armor. Edge gets the spear. Edge gets the spear. And Edge down into the cover on Lesnar. Down into the cover on Lesnar. And Lesnar kicks out at 0. You're going to be kidding me. Lesnar kicks out at 0. And Edge, he's saying, I ain't going anywhere. Here we go. Let's fire up. And Edge has somehow found a chink in the armor of Brock Lesnar here. Picks him up. Oh, face first he goes. Face first goes Brock Lesnar, and Edge has the crowd behind him. Vegas is rocking, and here comes Edge. Crimson mask. He doesn't care. He's been through wars in the past, and he's going to go it again. No. Edge rushed in. Edge rushed in for the spear. Oh, my God. But he rolls to the outside of the ring. The F5 lands, and he rolls to the outside of the ring. I don't think it was instinctual. I think Edge, the momentum, just carried him out of the ring, and Lesnar's looking at him. He's not even following it up. That's how much Lesnar cares about a win-loss ratio. Forget about it. Lesnar just wants punishment, and Lesnar's on the apron here. Oh, my God. This guy's insane. He breaks the count. Oh, he might have broken his neck. This is not good. I mean, Lesnar, the flurry of offense from Edge, sure. Edge is trying to get back to his feet here again. Edge is up. You've got to be kidding me. He's calling on Lesnar. There's a count of 7, and he's saying, come and fight me. You come and get me. And Lesnar's incensed now. Lesnar's incredibly pissed off, and he lands a massive right hand. But Edge is rising up again, and he's in the face of Lesnar saying, let's go. I wanted this fight. Bring me the fight. And he goaded him in. I think this was a strategy. Execution. Execution has rocked Brock Lesnar here. Execution has rocked Brock Lesnar on the floor, and Edge has the chance. He's the ultimate opportunist for a reason. Edge has Lesnar where he wants him. You've got to do it. Yes, he got it. A second spear to Lesnar. The cover. It's got to be it. It's over. No, Lesnar kicks out. He kicks out of the second spear. But Edge is a desperate man. And desperate men will do desperate things. Edge is calling on Lesnar. He wants to try and find a third. Oh, Lesnar reversed it into a DDT, and again Edge rolls to the outside. I think this one was a little bit more instinctual. Brock Lesnar now on over Edge. Edge with the counter. He goes to the top. He's outsmarted Lesnar at every turn. Oh, but not this one. Lesnar caught him. It's F5 time. But no, Edge is trying everything to avoid another one. And Edge lands another spear. That's spear number 3. And Edge has him where he wants him. And yes, he got it again. Edge got it again. Number 4. 1, 2. Edge pins Brock Lesnar. That's guts. That's grit. That's Edge. He was busted open in the opening exchange, but Edge persevered. He got a little bit lucky here, I think. He rolled out of the ring. I think if he had landed in the ring, he would have been pinned. But Edge fights out of everything. He fights. That's all he knows how to do. And Edge holds on for the win at WrestleMania. What a win. And I think we can pretty safely say, welcome back. Edge prepared for months. And all that preparation has paid off. That's as good as it gets. Oh, hold on a second. EC3, he was in a panic just before that match. Uh-oh. Could it be Dead Man Walking? Well, that's not good. EC3 in Vince McMahon's office. But ladies and gentlemen, the action is about to roll on. It's time for the final of the World Cup of Professional Wrestling, and a man who has been with us the whole journey. Let's throw it down to ringside to Project.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived. There were 9, now there are 2. On the grandest stage of them all, let's find out who will be crowned the winner of the World Cup of Professional Wrestling. It is Croatia versus England in the finals on WrestleMania. It is Dominik Dijakovic. This is Pete Dunne. Let's do it. This is going to be a match of the highest caliber, of the highest accord between 2 of the finest athletes in the world today. And what a tale of 2 tournaments it has been for these competitors. Dominik Dijakovic walked into this tournament, looked dominant from the start, looked dominant all the way through, and now he finds himself 1 match away from being crowned the winner of a tournament that he has seen in the driver's seat of ever since he arrived within the WWE and his first steps into Madison Square Garden. For Dijakovic, this has been a tournament showing everything that he is capable of, every prowess that he has within him, and every bit the reason why each and every time he steps into that ring, as he will do here tonight in Las Vegas, you feast your eyes of what he is capable of. He has done it all. He has been through everyone there was to go through in his block, including the ever-competitive Kyle O'Reilly, stormed his way through Angel Garza in the semi-finals, and now he finds himself here at WrestleMania in Las Vegas, representing his home nation of Croatia. But he's got one opponent who might not have thought themselves to have wound up in this position when the first night was all said and done. The flag of England stretched across the Titantron because Pete Dunne has made it this far. From the most unlikely of scenarios, it seemed after night 1. The loss to Mark Andrews, the loss to Angel Garza. Everything seemed to be falling apart at the seams for the Bruiserweight. He realized it was do or die in this tournament for him, that he might not have been able to make it this far. But he changed tact. He found his edge. He leaned himself up. And he didn't let his own head be the reason, his own mind be the reason why he was defeated, why he was out of this tournament. He proved that you can never count someone out until it is all said and done, until the numbers are against them, until it is impossible for them to make it to the finals. He beat arguable tournament favorite Drew Gulak to get here, and that is what it's all about. That title, that commemorative belt, to be the World Cup of Professional Wrestling's winner. It is Dijakovic, Pete Dunne, in the finals in Las Vegas. Welcome to the big leagues. This is what WrestleMania is all about. And they are locking up right away. And you can see the damage this tournament has had on Pete Dunne. The shoulder is taped up, and Dijakovic is going for it straight away. And the absolutely ripped and jacked figure of Pete Dunne. When this figure got brought out to play, when he faced Mark Andrews for the second time, it was a sight to behold. You could see how seriously Pete Dunne was taking this tournament, and how serious he is right now as well. Dijakovic got the early upper hand. Dunne slips to the outside, takes a moment to recover, and credit where it's due to Dijakovic. That is a fantastic show of mutual respect, allowing him back into the ring. rather than pouncing up on the opportunity to take advantage while Dunn was on the apron collecting himself. These two men have been some of the brightest showcases of what pro wrestling can be all about, of what these nations are all about. But will history repeat itself is the question. And I'm not on about anything to do with Dijakovic and Pete Dunne. It's like the last time there was a tournament named the World Cup and Croatia and England went at it. Croatia found themselves victorious. But you know what, with everything that has gone on in this tournament, with everything that Pete Dunne has been through, yes, Dijakovic is taller, yes, Dijakovic is stronger, and yes, Dijakovic has looked more dominant in this tournament, there's no doubt about that. The question is though, is this where heart beats might? Because Pete Dunne has all the heart in the world. This tournament has demonstrated it, and he's going to need to demonstrate all that heart that got him this far, and maybe even a little more if he wants to knock off Dominik Dijakovic and receive that future World Championship opportunity that the winner of this tournament is to get, along of course with that beautiful looking World Cup of Professional Wrestling Commemorative Championship. And here we go now, Dunn picking up the pace a little bit here. Figure four early on, and now into an STF camel clutch, got the leg locked in, that knee brace as well over the leg of Dijakovic. That's not going to be helping him out with him being bent back that far, but look at how quickly Dijakovic broke his way out, turns momentum around, first cover of the match, and it's not even a one count on Pete Dunne here. Dunne maybe showing his hand a little early there, could have been a mistake. Here we go, big time suplex from Dijakovic. And now he's got Dunne on the mat. Let's see what he's all about. Beautiful gut wrench suplex, absolutely level Pete Dunne right there, and then slows down the pace for a moment, making sure that Dunne doesn't have any fight in him right now. Controlling momentum, dictating the offense, and on top of that, perhaps Dijakovic thinking through in his head what the next set of moves can be. Smart from Dijakovic there, didn't give up Dunne the opportunity to break out of the chin lock, just stopped it, and goes back to that taped up arm again. It might not be respectful wrestling, but this is what you do. If your opponent is showing an injury, you capitalize on it. It might not be respectful, but it's smart. You see tape, you see a knee brace, you see a target right in front of you, and you would be silly not to make the most of it, as both men are doing, and as Dunne is doing again by targeting those kicks into that knee brace of Dijakovic. It is smart from Pete Dunne, and it is smart from Dijakovic. Whoever does it, they know what they got to do, and on top of it, it furthers in the match as well. Take away those tree trunk legs of Dijakovic, take away his ability to stand up, and smash seven bells out of you. But Dijakovic, it's take away a British strong style attribute that he's got going for him. Those forearms, those heavy blows, and the ability to lift Dijakovic up in the air for the bitter end. It might sound silly, but if anyone can lift up this behemoth of a man, it is Pete Dunne, who just got his head shoved face first into the top turnbuckle, and again here, Dijakovic goes back to the arm. Dunne, unfortunately for his sake, is struggling to fight back here against Dijakovic. Once Dijakovic gets him on the mat, it is becoming an uphill battle of sorts for the bruiserweight. We're not seeing a lot of fight back here from Dunne. Once he's up on his feet, they're going tit for tat. But once Dunne is down on the mat, he's in a bit of trouble. Now he's got Dijakovic on the ground. But oh, what a beautiful pinpoint dropkick from Dijakovic there. Found his mark in the turnbuckle. Dunne might have been knocked silly, and it's about to get even worse. Oh no, it doesn't. Great sidestep of Dunne, and he takes out the leg with a chop block. Intelligent wrestling from Pete Dunne, and he's going after those legs again here, dragging him into a more neutral area. And look at this, honing in on that knee. Smart from Dunne here. They know they've both got weak points, And rather than trying to hide away from them, rather than trying to keep their opponent away from them, they are just going for the other person's weak point instead. Defense be damned in this matchup. It is all about who hits the harder offense. And these two men, despite their size difference in weight and height, they can hit as hard as each other. And Dijakovic is really getting that leg worked over now. Dunn is doing everything right in this contest in taking away those massive legs. But he just can't keep the big man down. They've done a lot of damage to... Oh, look out, you're done spilling to the outside. They've done damage to the injured parts of one another. The parts that are going to have those nagging injuries. But now I think is where the match needs to turn things up a notch. It's where they need to start going for those heavy hits. It's where they really need to start hurting each other. They've hurt the parts of each other that hurt the most. Now they need to start throwing the bombs at one another, and that's exactly what Dijakovic did the moment Dunn came back into the ring. No respect showing there, unlike earlier in the contest. Went for the elbow drop off the second rope, and you can feel a shift in the air. The moment Dunn got back in the ring, the momentum picked back up, and that is genius from Pete Dunne. Could have smacked him in the face, but he goes for the leg again. A very well executed submission, but Dijakovic powering his way out of it. The ropes were there, and a man of Dijakovic's stature could have made them, but he didn't. They're up to a vertical basis, and now the strikes are incoming. Oh, what a knife-edge chop again, and an overhand right. Dijakovic leveling Dunn here, but the Bruiserweight doing everything he can to stay on his feet as Dijakovic takes a standing position on the second rope, and the fist right down on the head. But only for so long. Dunn, oh, drop kicks the other knee. And you want to talk about working over an arm, Pete Dunne can do it as well. Snapping that arm back. And he'll go back to the knee again here. Dunn's done a lot of targeting on that knee. It's all well and good, but now you've got to make the most of the opportunity. Dare I say it, Dunn's game plan could be a bit too one-dimensional. He's hit the lower half for sure, good job, but Dijakovic, he's still got all the power in his arms, he's still got all the might of his muscles. And Dunn hasn't done a lot to take care of that so far. Dijakovic making him pay for it with a running splash in the corner. And is he going to look for another one? He will! A second time on Dunn. Takes him down again. Is Dijakovic... Oh, I thought he meant to be planning all four corners. Big time power bomb. Sit out. Shoulders down. Kick out at two from Dunn. That was the biggest move we've seen in this contest so far. And that is a window of opportunity that Dominik Dijakovic needs to absolutely make the most of right now. He is firmly in the driver's seat here. He is winding it up, went for a big crossbody. Dunn moved out of the way, backstabber. Don't slow the pace down, Dunn. Pete Dunne can work incredibly when the pace is at 100 miles an hour. And he's going to do it right away here. Palm pad, oh! Dijakovic flattened across him. And the Trello is looking immense. Feast your eyes. Counter by Dunn. Spins him round. Kick in the gut. Look out below. X-plex from Dunn. 1, 2, and Pete Dunne has not won the World Cup of Professional Wrestling just yet. But he got a damn good 2 count on him. Stay on him, Dunn. Dijakovic attempt to show his strongest hand. And Dunn had the counter for it right there and then. Yanked the palm of the hand back. And drive the knees into the back as Pete Dunne knows best. This is your chance, Dunn. This is your moment. This is your grand stage. Went for the better end, but there was nothing he could do. Dijakovic had him scattered. Forearm in the back. Oh, Cobra clutch. Look at this, a static over clutching into $1 million dream from Dijakovic. He has got it locked in. Dunn is so close to the ropes, but Dijakovic, look at him, he's backpedaling ever so slightly. As if Pete Dunne is an inch away from the ropes, but he just can't reach it. Is he going to have to tap out here? Is that rebound, that fantastic recovery for Pete Dunne in the tournament all for nothing? No, fights his way out of it, ducks under the strike there as well, and kicks away at Dijakovic's leg again. And once more, he goes for that leg, and this time, I have to admit, it's for the best. Dijakovic had him in a very controlling position, had complete control of the offense there, and for Dunne, I don't think this is about tapping out Dijakovic, I think this is about wearing him down and taking his momentum away from him. You can only sap the energy out of Dijakovic for so long because he'll be up to his feet and he'll be kicking you right back down. Dunne, for the third time this contest, goes outside of the ring, and oh my goodness! Dijakovic risking it all! It's a gambling man's town! And Dijakovic just took one hell of a risk! What a landing for both men. Dijakovic certainly didn't land all on Dunne, who could hear the sound of his back splatting on the padding on the outside. What is he gonna do? What is he gonna do from up there? Dijakovic is gonna fly, cross body, leg is hooked. Has Dijakovic won the World Cup? No! Dunne coming back as well, kicking him upside the head. Oh, he's going for the leg again. Middle of the ring, and maybe with all the damage done in this contest, maybe I was wrong about Dunne's offensive mindset. Maybe now he's done enough. Maybe he's done enough to make Dijakovic tap out. But no, he lets go. He let go of the hold there. If he can't tap him out, he's just going to stomp the living hell out of his leg. Brutalize him, make him hop around the ring, or drive him to the mat. Oh, he can't get it. Again in this tournament, bitter end gets counted. And again in this match, Dijakovic goes for the arm. Was that an act of desperation from Dunne? Was it everything that he had hoped for in that moment? Did he risk it all in the hopes he would pound out? Or did Dijakovic just have the game plan that well scouted? Oh no, that's a nasty, nasty impact. All of the weight of Dunne's body just crashed down on the arm as he crashed from the top rope. And Dijakovic is in the position to finish this off. He's got him again. Chicken wing this time. Chicken wing. Trapped the right arm as well. The arm that's been worked over this contest and the arm that's closer to the ropes. Fantastic ring positioning from Dijakovic. Is Dunne gonna have to tap out? He's kicking, he's squirming. But does he have the fight in him to hang on in there? Dijakovic wrenching on it, but Dunne escapes the hold. A big back elbow gets him free, and another elbow. This time, better end! 1, 2, are you kidding me? Pete Dunne was less than a tenth of a second away from being the World Cup of Professional Wrestling's winner. But Dijakovic just found that inch of life he needed! Fizz! Wow, what? Are you kidding me? How did Pete Dunne do that? Powerbomb, no! The back gave out! The back gave out on Pete Dunne! And he won't miss this time! Feast your eyes! Dominik Dijakovic hooks the leg. Croatia has won the World Cup of Professional Wrestling. That looked like it was it. The beautiful bitter end. Look at how close the referee's hand was to reaching the mat. But this was something else. Look at this. Lands on the second rope, leaps at him, rolls through into a power bomb, but the back couldn't take any more punishment. The damage had been done. And Dijakovic wasn't gonna miss on a second occasion. History repeats itself in a World Cup. Croatia triumphs over England yet again. Pete Dunne was the man of the tournament all the way up to the finals. The one you followed, the one you wanted to win. No matter where you were from, you thought St. George's flag could do it on this evening. You thought Pete Dunne could triumph. But dreams are dashed at WrestleMania. Dominik Dijakovic bet his all, and he wins. Your winner of the World Cup of Professional Wrestling, Dominik Dijakovic.
Thank you very much to Pro Jake. Seems as though the conversations are still going on. This is not good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we mentioned on night one, the draft is coming. Raw, SmackDown, NXT. Everything is gonna get shaken up. Starting on the next episode of Raw. You don't wanna miss this. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you do not want to miss the draft, but do not look away from your screen. The action continues. The bitter blood feud between Roman Reigns and Tommaso Ciampa is up next. Stack night in Las Vegas continues, and the boos just shroud this man, Tommaso Ciampa, who very cryptically referred to himself as a true monster. Well, this is unbelievable reception here for Tommaso Ciampa, the mind game specialist. He was in fine form with the fairy tales with Tommaso that we saw in the lead up to WrestleMania. He said that this story doesn't have a fairy tale ending, just an end. He says that if Roman Reigns was scared of the monster that was the Fiend, and that was a life-changing experience, then you have not seen nothing yet. For the real monster was chasing you the whole time. Tommaso Ciampa is a different kind of animal. He's a man that, perhaps unlike Bray Wyatt, is actually fully aware of how demented and sick he is. And he uses it to his advantage. Tonight will probably be no different. Tommaso Ciampa, in my opinion, is one of the most dangerous men on the planet. What an intimidating sight that is. The Reaper has come for Roman Reigns. But when have you seen Roman Reigns bow in the face of adversity? He wants to be acknowledged. Tonight is a huge step in that direction. He went through hell and 5 other men to win the Elimination Chamber, which has booked him a World Heavyweight Championship match in the future. But with the draft coming up, who that will be against is right up in the air. Roman Reigns got in the face of Samoa Joe, but will he need to get in the face of either Daniel Bryan or Apollo Crews in the future? That's still to be determined, but what isn't still to be determined is the fact that he's got to get up in the face of Tommaso Ciampa tonight. So Ciampa wanted to bring the big dog back to the yard. He was wondering where Roman Reigns went after his encounter with The Fiend. We all wondered the same. Only Roman Reigns knows the answer to that question, but Roman Reigns came back a more stoic, almost a more intimidating character. Roman Reigns is here not just to intimidate tonight, but to decimate. Roman Reigns with an ominous entrance for an ominous match. One of the most anticipated on the card. It's Champa, it's Reigns, and we are getting it right here, right now. Underway, and they go straight away. They come at each other here, much like Edge and Brock Lesnar that we saw previous. And oh, look at these shots here. Look at this. This is just an absolute straight-up fight between these two. We've been waiting for these two to fully get their hands on each other in a competitive environment. And competitive it is. And oh, the shot now. Look at these shots here. It is a straight-up brawl. Real contrast from what we just saw in the World Cup final. But oh my goodness me. Roman Reigns sends him into the corner. And then, oh, look at his shots to the back of that neck. We know the neck troubles that Tommaso Ciampa has had. God, that's going to compound him as well. When he's smashing him neck first into that post with his chest. The chest is lighting up here of Roman Reigns. He does not take a backward step. Remember the sickening things that Tommaso Ciampa's done in the past, like that barbed wire chair. He is absolutely insane. But as I said, he is aware of his insanity. He embraces it. He embraces the evil that he has inside his head. And yes, you might be wondering, the referee's making the count because this match actually has rules. It doesn't seem like it from the way we've started here, and that lariat absolutely landed flush on Roman Reigns, and I don't think they care about the rules at the moment. They just want to fight, they just want to battle here, and Roman Reigns is starting to throw back here. I'll tell you what, Roman Reigns, he's going to bring the ball right up the stairs. Goes Tommaso Ciampa. Man, what an absolutely chaotic night it's been so far already. Just crowned the World Cup of Professional Wrestling. Oh, World Cup winner Dominik Dijakovic. He now has a future World Championship match just like Roman Reigns. My goodness me. What a left hand that was from Roman Reigns, and now Reigns sends him into the corner, and Reigns is, oh my God, what an uppercut that was. And Reigns is now feeling it, and Reigns has now got him mounted, and he might be able to put him out early in this one. This is really something else, isn't it? Oh, what a lariat there. What a lariat there. And now he's got the mounted punches himself here. You can feel the hatred just seeping through the pores of both of these men. You can just feel it between these two. Oh, he's throwing the shots here, and he wants an answer. He wants to see what he's got now. Ciampa's showing him what he's got here. Ciampa showing him what he's got, ducks underneath, and lands a massive clothesline. And into the corner, perilously, and he lands that knee. We saw that knee inside the Elimination Chamber. It opened up Roman Reigns the last time. He didn't quite catch him on the forehead that time, but he did catch all of it. Ciampa saying, I'm going to end this right here, right now. This has just been a straight up fight. And then the knee's there. Picture perfect knee. And Tommaso Ciampa is calling him on. Ciampa turns around. He's just headbutting the post here. The hell is in this guy's head? Pure evil is what's in there, and he's just stomping on Roman Reigns, saying, let's go. I want a real fight. I want the big dog. I want him to land some shots, and that's exactly what he's going to do. It's almost as if Ciampa enjoys the pain, enjoys the punishment. Roman Reigns now, he's going to dish that punishment out and send him to the outside of the ring. But Roman Reigns, you get the feeling he's going to follow in. Reigns follows him all the way out. And Roman Reigns and Tommaso Ciampa are at the dangerous part of the ring, and that's the outside. Referee is making the count. He's at a count of 3, but I just really don't get the feeling these two don't care. They don't give a damn. They just want to maim each other. And Reigns now. Oh, what a shot that was from Roman Reigns. And now, right off the ring post again. Count of 4, referee. Count of 5 now, and Reigns. He picks up Ciampa. This is not good. This is not good. Oh, look how the back gave way, though. The back gave way. That might be an in here for Tommaso Ciampa, who throws Roman Reigns back into the ring. Reigns, well, he's really struggling. He might have pulled his back on that, trying to pick him up the chop. Oh, and again it lands. Now Ciampa. Oh, another chop, for God's sake. Need to really keep an eye on Reigns here. I think he might have pulled his back or done something there, but Ciampa's not going to stop. He's keeping an eye on Reigns, but not for his welfare. Throws him to the outside. And Tommaso Ciampa is in control of Roman Reigns here. See this aerial view of the battlefield that is WrestleMania. And oh my God, again Reigns set off, and Reigns set back into the ring, and Ciampa now, he is really just picking his mark now. I think Reigns may have even just hurt himself. And look at this, Ciampa saying, get up, just so I can knock you back down. But Reigns, he's just standing there. I don't think Reigns knows where he is here. Reigns is rocked. Reigns is in big trouble. When have you seen Roman Reigns in this kind of peril? And Ciampa, he knows that back is hurt, and that back is getting absolutely punished here. And now he's zeroing in on it. And Reigns is in enormous peril here. Reigns is just twisted up, and he's going to add insult to injury. But he's not going for the back. The Superman punch. Salt in the wound of Roman Reigns. He's used it as a ploy. And Ciampa, wait a minute. Reigns is up. And Ciampa now, he runs into the lariat. And here comes Roman Reigns. Massive clothesline, and now he's going to say, this is how it's done. Roman Reigns cocks the fist, and he lands it. And Roman Reigns, who was busted open, I think, he was busted open by that Superman punch, is going to take out Ciampa, but no. Just like Lesnar, he's able to turn the spear into a DDT and turn the match on its head. But look at that shot there. Oh my God. Another shot. This is a real war. It's a real battle of attrition between these two. And now Ciampa, oh my God, the headbutt. And Ciampa, he's got him laid out. And that wound is even more open here. There's been so much blood already tonight. And now Tommaso Ciampa with the drive-by. Even more salt in the wound. Tommaso Ciampa, amongst the neon, has drawn blood into the cover. 2, I think it's over, but Roman Reigns is able to kick out. It's been all Ciampa. Reigns has had flurries, but Ciampa, for the most part, has been in control, and he's just twisting and just trying to hurt Roman Reigns now. Tommaso Ciampa. Look at Reigns. Reigns is just going straight after that back that Reigns seemed to have pulled when he had Ciampa up in the air. Roman Reigns is rocked here. Roman Reigns, I'm not sure he knows exactly where he is. Look at this, Ciampa. He smells blood. He tastes it now. He wants it all over his fists. We've seen him do this before. We've seen him pick people apart and bust them open. And Ciampa is taking no prisoners tonight. Ciampa is absolutely incensed. Look at this guy. He's like a hyena. You smell blood. And just feasting on the carcass of Roman Reigns. Ciampa is circling around and going to that sick, sadistic place that we know he has. We've seen it against the likes of Drew McIntyre in those brutal wars that we've seen him in, and Tommaso Ciampa now, he sends him to the outside, and Tommaso Ciampa has his prey where he wants him, and he's saying, Ciampa just said to the referee, screw your match, I don't care about the match, I'm going to end his career. I'm going to end his career. And Champa doesn't care about the match. He's taking Roman Reigns away from the ring. What the hell is this guy doing? He is absolutely unhinged. He is out of control. And Tommaso Ciampa now has a bloodied and battered Roman Reigns, taking him up the ring. The referee is making the count, but Tommaso Ciampa doesn't care. But look at this now. Roman Reigns is fighting out. Roman Reigns is fighting out, and Reigns is throwing here on the top. The referee's counting. You may as well just ring the bell. This one's absolutely out of control here. Ciampa has just thrown this match out himself. Reigns is up though, and Reigns now, the referee's going to count a 9. It's Foley, this is a draw. Don't worry about that. The referee has rung the bell. It's an absolute war. It was never a match. It was never about winning or losing. It was about trying to maim the other. And this is exactly what it is now. And Roman Reigns screams into the Las Vegas night. He's going to take out Tommaso Ciampa. Roman Reigns is obliging to this battle. This is far from over. Then where the hell is he going? He's taking him down. The referee just lost all control of this. I mean, Ciampa, to his credit, he did tell him, we're scrambling to try and get cameras backstage here at the moment. I think that what we do, we have cameras backstage here. Tommaso Ciampa and Roman Reigns are beating the holy hell out of each other. Their match has been thrown out. I think it was a bit of an oversight to not give them some kind of no DQ. But perhaps they had the welfare in mind of these guys. Ciampa throwing everything he's got at Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns has thrown it right back, and they are fighting all the way through the backstage area here of the Allegiant Stadium. Ciampa, oh look out, oh my God, what a shot. What a shot. Ciampa, that might be a knockout blow here. Tommaso Ciampa has Roman Reigns and he's heading for that door. Where the hell are they gone? Where the hell are they going? They burst through that door and, oh my God. They're in the ESM locker room here, and Heyman and Bischoff ahead of two of the biggest matches in their careers. They're trying to tell him to get the hell out of the training room here. This is the Elite Sports Management locker room. Bischoff saying, get the hell out of here. Yeah, are you gonna? What are you gonna do? And they make way, I don't blame them. But this is just absolutely degenerated into chaos here, ladies and gentlemen. And Ciampa is hammering away. I am fearing for the safety of Roman Reigns here. He's saying, we heard the bark, where's the bite? The hell's Ciampa doing? Oh, no. We've seen Ciampa use chairs to devastating effect in the past. Roman Reigns is a bloody mess. And Tommaso Ciampa has dragged him all the way backstage into the ESM locker room. This fight knows no bounds. Look at Ciampa here. Roman Reigns is on his hands and knees, still trying to get up, still trying to fight. Ciampa just standing over him like a maniac here. And Ciampa, Reigns just brutalizing. Oh my God, what a shot. What a shot. That is the knockout shot. But Tommaso Ciampa, oh, shot to the mid. No. Not on the floor. Not on the floor. Not on the chair. Well, I think he's a liar. That was a fairy tale ending. But not for Roman Reigns. Champa leaves the ESM locker room and leaves Roman Reigns in a pool of his own blood. This guy is absolutely... Uh-oh! Well, that... Oh my God. That's about as tense as it gets between Champa and Austin, but Shotzi Blackheart. What's she talking about? Shotzi seems a little starstruck, but... Well, Austin said she can use whatever is on the side of the stage. I have no idea what she's talking about, but... Austin says on one condition, you open up a can of that whoop ass for me. She wants to do the arm thing. Austin, even after a tense stare down with Tommaso Ciampa saying, well, if Kevin Owens is doing my finisher, then you might as well do my entrance as well. Hell yeah. Austin doing the rounds at WrestleMania. Shotzi Blackheart, she's up next. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the next time we are on pay-per-view is Backlash. All the fallout from WrestleMania and the draft will be felt. For every action, there is a reaction. Backlash is the next time we're on pay-per-view. You don't want to miss it. Certainly don't want to miss Backlash, ladies and gentlemen, but you certainly don't want to miss the rest of WrestleMania Night 2. It's time for another championship match. The Raw Women's Championship and the Las Vegas Street Fights. Oh! Well, that's what she was talking about. Shotzi Blackheart approached Stone Cold backstage just moments ago about something that he hadn't used yet. And Shotzi Blackheart is channeling old Stone Cold here. Well, we're all fans at the end of the day. And Shotzi Blackheart, well, she's a bit more than that. She could be the next Raw Women's Champion. Oh, what an entrance. Shotzi Blackheart arrives in style in Las Vegas. She did the arm thing. But the fun and games are over. It's time to fight. This has been anything but a light-hearted build-up to this match, ladies and gentlemen. Shotzi Blackheart, of course, won the Royal Rumble match. She had a choice. She could have gone Toni Storm. She could have gone Sasha Banks. She chose Rhea Ripley. Why? because Rhea Ripley is undefeated since arriving in the WWE. Rhea Ripley is undefeated as the Raw Women's Champion. And well, Shotzi Blackheart wanted a piece. She wanted to knock her down a peg or two. She gets that opportunity now with Rhea Ripley, who of course won the Beat the Clock challenge and chose this stipulation. It's Falls Count Anywhere. It's a Las Vegas street fight. And it's for all the gold. Women's Championship on the line. Shotzi Blackheart, who is not all smiles now. She wants to take it home. Rhea Ripley, I don't think she smiled once. You can have all the fancy entrances, you can do everything in your power to put your opponent off. But when it comes down to it, that championship will be raised into the air and the bell will ring. It's for the Raw Women's Championship, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. We are underway. And now Blackheart straight away tries to take her down, just like she did when she actually answered the question that everybody was asking who she would pick. She took down Rhea Ripley. This is going to be absolute chaos. I mean, we just saw absolute chaos, but that was unplanned. Now we're going to see even more because it is actually legal to go outside the ring. Now look at this here. Rhea Ripley taking it to Shotzi Blackheart here, and again, these shoulder checks, they are finding their mark, and then she takes her down to the canvas, and Rhea Ripley has the size advantage, power advantage, speed, perhaps the little bit of level of insanity goes to Shotzi Blackheart for sure as she's lining up Rhea Ripley here in the middle of the ring. You've got to wonder how long this one will last in the ring, or perhaps not long, because out goes Rhea Ripley, and I get the feeling that Shotzi Blackheart is going to follow her out there as well. There will be no count administered. Referee Jessica Carr is tasked to try and follow the action wherever it goes, as these two women have found their way to the outside of the ring in what? A couple of minutes? It didn't take long. It is a street fight. It could go anywhere in the building. Now, look at this shoulder, bouncing off the post there was Shotzi Blackheart. And then Blackheart sent into the corner. Not the corner that you want to be, not the ring post corner. That is the barricade that only has a little bit of padding over that steel, but look at this. Rhea Ripley has some steel of her own. She lays it down. I think she's got some pretty sinister thoughts of that, but Shotzi Blackheart with the reversal. As good as it gets here at WrestleMania, or she sends her out into the sea of humanity here at the Allegiant Stadium, and it looks like they're going to get an up-close and personal view of these two women here as they fight off into the crowd here in Vegas. And they are just lost out in that crowd. You can barely even see them. As Blackheart and Ripley, look at this, fighting through the crowd here. My God, you've got to get out of the way. They are fighting through everybody in the seats here and everything. And Ripley and Blackheart are doing battle here through the crowd. You just see the sea of humanity here. Sold out Allegiant Stadium. Now Ripley is throwing here. Look at it. You can barely even spot them. You barely even spot them out there in the crowd. Oh, look at this. They're just fighting all the way through. Brawling through the masses here who are absolutely loving it. Oh, shot there from Ripley. And another European uppercut sends her backwards. Ripley is taking out Shotzi Blackheart here. But Blackheart's giving it back. You knew that this one was going to be somewhat out of control, but my goodness me. Blackheart sends her towards, now they finally fall out into the playing field, I guess you would call it. But it's all legal. All of this is legal, including smashing her off the stairs like that. Shotzi Blackheart and Rhea Ripley doing battle all over the ringside area, and look out. Well, we saw a lot of this on night one. The announce tables were absolutely decimated on several occasions. It looks like we won't escape it tonight either. It's Ripley trying to pick her up here, and Ripley, look out. Oh my God. Over the top of the announce desk. Ripley taken down. Shotzi Blackheart. Look out. Blackheart. Oh, I think Ripley tried to avoid her, but she got caught anyway. This is just absolute chaos, as you would expect, and Ripley is still laid out on that announce desk top. Look at this, Shotzi Blackheart has just decimated both announce tables here. There's absolute carnage around the ring. Blackheart screams in her face. She wants to fight. Blackheart, she might have some pretty sinister intentions here with that announce table right up the corner. The corner just caught her right in the gut. Now she's laid out on it, but Ripley's going to fight out here. And Ripley is... Oh, my God. That kick landed and Shotzi Blackheart almost slid off that announce table top. As Ripley thrown into the ring. Throws Blackheart in the ring, and this is an absolute knockdown, drag-out fight between these two women at the moment. There's carnage everywhere. Now Ripley off the second rope. Look out! She lands the leg lariat, and it lands flush, and now down into the cover here, the first cover of the match, and it happens to be in the ring, and it could be over. No. Shotzi Blackheart able to kick out. This is creeping into that real dangerous territory between these two women. These levels of hatred. Oh, look out, look out. She's got it locked in here. The Dragon Sleeper is locked in deep here. That's how unpredictable these matches could be. Dragon Sleeper's locked in the ring. There will be no rope breaks, so submission is a good way to go, but Ripley brilliantly out there. Able to deliver a kick there to Shotzi Blackheart, and now just takes Blackheart down. A wrestling move, eh? How about that? Now Ripley, what a shot that is. European uppercut lands, and that's, oh my God, that is a straight up slap to the face. Now look out, Ripley, her head almost bounced off those stairs there. And that was Ripley that put that there. Ripley could be in some big trouble here. Oh no, Shotzi Blackheart picked her up. She's got some intentions here, Blackheart. Oh my God. Power slam right down onto the stairs. And Shotzi Blackheart. She's got a table. She's gone under the ring for some lumber. She throws it down because she sees Rhea Ripley back up here. Ripley got back up. And Shotzi, dangerously close to those stairs again. Shotzi turns around. This is not where you want to be because Rhea Ripley has the opportunity to deliver a receipt here. This is not good if you're Shotzi Blackheart, and she goes off the stairs. Right off the steel. And no, Rhea, you got to think about, oh my God, she drives it right off the ribs. Rhea Ripley delivering a receipt and then some to Shotzi Blackheart. And didn't we see enough ladders last night? Rhea Ripley going underneath the ring and getting a ladder this time. It's Rhea Ripley. Oh, look how it's tripped on that ladder there. Just banging her knee on that. Now, Rhea Ripley. No. Look out. Oh, she got dangerously close. Dangerously close to that ladder. That's going to hurt regardless. But she avoided disaster by not landing on the ladder. Rhea Ripley, she might be disappointed with her not landing on the ladder. She's going to try and land her on the ladder. But Rhea Ripley is in big trouble. Shot to the back. Shotzi. No. Oh, no! Oh, my God. Well, she didn't miss the ladder. Shotzi didn't miss when she got the chance. Look at this. Oh, no. This is disaster for Rhea Ripley. About as brutal as it gets. The crowd loving it. I guarantee you Rhea Ripley isn't. You can see on the live feed, Shotzi has dragged her all the way up and she's talking some trash, and now Shotzi, she might be formulating an idea. Stone Cold said you're going to open up that can tonight, and that's exactly what Shotzi Blackheart is doing here. Shotzi Blackheart is making her way up the ramp. Rhea Ripley still recovering from that sickening shot, and then she gets another one for her troubles, and Shotzi has set up the ladder very precariously on the top of the ramp here, screaming still in the face of Rhea Ripley. Oh, but Ripley's going to fight back. She is so tough. She is incredibly tough, and takes her down and then nails her with a drop kick. Rhea Ripley somehow just fighting on instinct here. That's what WrestleMania brings out in you, no doubt about that. As Ripley picks her up, and there's another one of those kicks. And Rhea Ripley down into the cover here. She's going to try and end this. She knows that she probably can't take too much punishment herself. And gets the 2 count up on that solid ramp. There's no padding, there's no protection. And that shot there. The sea of humanity that they were just fighting in. Rhea Ripley, she's going to try and get the submission here. Referee Jessica Carr's asking the question. She is asking the question. Almost shades of Kairi Sane here with the captain's hook. She's got her hooked on the top. Kairi Sane would be proud of that, but Rhea Ripley can't put her away. Oh no. Out of the way. And now Shotzi is fighting back. Not again. Not again. This time it's on the ramp. It's not on a ladder. That ladder is set up, and Shotzi's saying, I ain't done. Shotzi's running all the way down the ramp here. Shotzi is running all the way down the ramp, and she's got the table. Jessica Carr struggling to keep up with this one. The fans are loving it. Shotzi Blackheart. Oh, look out. Ripley got up. Ripley got up. These two women are so resilient. Oh, but that might be the end of the resistance. She just rams her. Absolutely rams her with the table. And now Shotzi, she's still trying to get up though. It's a bit of a theme tonight for sure. Still trying to get to her feet. And Shotzi Blackheart is in big trouble as Rhea Ripley is dragging her forcefully towards that table. But no, she's so dangerously close to falling off that stage as well. Sling Blade, my God. These two women are going to war, and that table and ladder is set up in a very precarious position. Shotzi Blackheart dragging a lifeless Rhea Ripley towards the table. He who sets it generally gets it. And Shotzi Blackheart is making sure that rings true here. She's loading her up on the table. This is not good. Blackheart looks down. A scary aerial view of it. Blackheart to the top. She's going to take the ultimate risk. But no. Ripley getting off the table. Ripley getting off the table, and Shotzi is trying to scramble down. But Ripley's back. It's so dangerous and precarious. Ripley stuns Shotzi on top of the ladder, and now she's up the top. We saw several exchanges from the top of the ladder, but I don't think any of them were as dangerous on night one as this. We're on top of the stage, and these two women are going to war here. Shotzi Blackheart stuns Rhea Ripley. Oh my God, that right hand landed. No. Shotzi, you've got to think about it. Oh my God. Holy shit's right. Shotzi Blackheart takes the risk. Crashes and burns with Rhea Ripley. Ripley is down. Shotzi is making the climb. Surely not. Shotzi Blackheart, what are you thinking? Oh my God. 1, 2. Blackheart defeats Ripley in a hell of a war. A brutal affair between these two women. And Shotzi Blackheart somehow, some way, was just willing to take that much more of a risk. Look at this. They both crash and burn. I don't even know who got the better of it. But it was Blackheart that wanted to put one final nail in the coffin. And Shotzi Blackheart was able to do it. My God, that is just insane risk. And Blackheart has made her way down. And amidst the chaos that they both created, picks up what is now her Raw Women's Championship. The Royal Rumble winner went through a whole lot to get there. She won the Royal Rumble from number 11. She arrives to WrestleMania, and now she's number 1. What a war. Ripley still down. And Shotzi Blackheart stands over the top of Rhea Ripley and shows her the ultimate respect. What a war. Unbelievable. That's as good as it gets. Well, they finally cleared out Roman Reigns. And they are ready to go. Chad Gable is fired up. Elite Sports Management have put all of their chips into the middle of the table tonight. Will they roll snake eyes? Or will that risk pay off? We are about to find out, ladies and gentlemen, because the next match of the evening is Cesaro versus Chad Gable. This one is about as personal as it gets. We've been able to clear the debris. We've been able to reset the ringside area. And this man, Cesaro, is looking to clean out a member of Elite Sports Management. Think about the journey of this man to this point. Think about the journey of Cesaro. 2 world title matches against Daniel Bryan that he was well in control of. Scuppered by that Singapore cane. Scuppered by Chad Gable. The regime has gotten the better of Cesaro for the longest time, and the battle scars are still being worn by the Swiss cyborg. The scars of that Singapore cane. Chad Gable, as confident as ever, is strolling down to the ring with the usual swagger that Elite Sports Management has. But is that swagger to be short-lived tonight? Don't get me wrong, ladies and gentlemen. I can't stand this organization, but you have to admire what they have been able to do in this industry. Chad Gable has been elevated to a point where you really do feel that should he be able to shake this arrogance, and should he be able to focus on things other than the means of Elite Sports Management, he could potentially go on to do some great things. But Chad Gable bought in. Chad Gable had several opportunities to leave this organization. He didn't. He's here now. You make your bed, you gotta lay in it. But that bed could be laced with European uppercuts, because we are underway with this one. And these 2 gentlemen are probably 2 of the best mat technicians we have in the WWE, and they link up. There's so much bad blood between these 2, but there is a professional respect, no doubt. Cesaro will want this on his terms, which is a wrestling match, and that appears to be what the Olympic level grappler in Chad Gable is about to give him. Hope you bought a packed lunch for this one as well. It is personal, but it is also going to be a clinic here as Cesaro puts him down. grabs that headlock here. It is a little bit about Cesaro. He's always wanted to prove that he's better than you in the ring. And that's exactly what he comes out here to do. He proves that every single week. And now Gable, look at this. Beautiful pinning combination here. Beautiful bridge from Chad Gable. Referee down into the cover. And it's just a 1 count. Cesaro able to scramble out. Cesaro, with the shot to the midsection. And now, La Magistral through. Now he comes in through here. Is this enough to put him away? No, it's not. Just a 1 count, but they are trading pinfalls early on in this match. Gable grabbing the headlock, able to win that exchange. Snapmares him over, takes the arm, and with that, takes back control here. Notice that no one at ringside for Elite Sports Management tonight. It's been strictly prohibited by the powers that be. EC3, of course, we know. General Manager of SmackDown, as far as we know he is. He's in that deep in conversation with Vince McMahon as it stands. Snapmare by Cesaro. He takes back a little bit of control here. Wrenching on the head. A couple of the best proponents of professional wrestling. No doubt Gable has picked up a hell of a lot from working with the likes of Daniel Bryan over the years and working with the likes of Apollo Crews, two massive stars who are set to collide in the main event of the evening tonight. In one of the biggest matches, well, easily the biggest match of the series history. Now that's a hard shot there from Gable. Now he picks the ankles here and then rolls him through. Have a look at this from Chad Gable. Rolling all the way through here. Pinning combination. Is it enough? He drew a 2 out of Cesaro. You get the feeling that even though there's some bad blood here, it can go the other way too. There can be bad blood in the way that I just want to prove that I'm absolutely superior to you in every single way, and that's exactly what Gable's doing here so far. Gable takes him down. He's just getting into position, picking his mark and picking the perfect spot to grab the arm in order to ground Cesaro again. So now he sees Cesaro trying to scurry out of this for everything Gable has. Cesaro's had a counter so far and a beautiful back elbow there from Cesaro. Cesaro with a hard right hand sends him over. Gable in trouble. Oh, another hard right hand. Then a snapmare. And Cesaro again looking for the shot. A little bit of a more striking-based offense from Cesaro here so far. Has the leg swept out from under him. Lost concentration just a little bit. But Cesaro gets back control. Jacks the jaw of Chad Gable. And now Cesaro could look to pick up the pace here. Cesaro over to the corner. No, does not pick up the pace. Maybe should have been a little bit more urgent there because Gable had time to recover. The crossbody lands. Now Gable is going to try and wrench on that back. Look at how bent that lower back is of Cesaro here. Cesaro is in a hell of a lot of trouble just as it stands right now. Cesaro flashes out. Again, he's had all the counters here. And Cesaro, there we go. Lands the first really big European uppercut, which is going to be key for him in this match. And again, yes. Maybe he's seeing a little bit of Daniel Bryan in Chad Gable at the moment. He just absolutely can't stand this organisation, but he just got slammed onto that back here. And now Gable with a leg drop. Gable with the opportunity now to take out Cesaro. And Cesaro, yep, surfboard stretch right across the tape ribs now. Gable ain't silly. This ain't his first rodeo, that's for sure. Olympic level grappler is doing what he does best, but Cesaro went in, rolled out, tried the pinning combination, could bind it, look for the European uppercut again, but look at this, Gable with the power takes him down. And that is that Olympic level grappling, as we've talked about. Gable controlling this match at the moment, which is probably somewhat unexpected for a lot of people, but not me. Oh, we've seen him do this in the past. Right onto that back goes Cesaro. Again, Gable just controlling the ring. He really is a ring general. I know we saw Walter last night, but Gable is also in that sort of category, isn't he? Where he just runs the match and he is just as good as they come. And Gable with a hard shot. A really tough shot here, and Gable with the aerial view, you can see it come right down into that midsection again. Gable in control, knows it, needs to stay on him though. We know Cesaro has cardio for days. This is where I think Gable falls down. He tries too hard to get in the mind when you're already in control of the match. You've got control. You've got all the control you need. Gable again, he's just lets that ego take over, and I think that can be what lets Elite Sports Management down a lot of the time as well. The ego. If they just wrestled and they just focused on the job at hand rather than trying to cheat all the time, they'd probably yield a few better results, but you can't argue with the results of Daniel Bryan, of course, and that's what's so annoying about this group. That's why they've controlled so much of the narrative here in the WWE across all brands. Gable even spent some time in NXT. There is nowhere they haven't touched. There's nowhere they haven't been. It's a testament to the group. It really is, whether you like him or not. Well, Cesaro, he definitely doesn't like him. That's for sure. And there's a European uppercut, collapsing him down into the corner. This could be the opportunity for Cesaro to really pick up the pace here. Cesaro, he's yet to really get going here in this match. There we go. European uppercut lands. European uppercut lands, and Cesaro's going to have to try and bring up the pace if he's going to be any chance. Keep the mat out of it. And Cesaro, he's into the air, and the crowd is on their feet now because they are behind this man, Cesaro. Cesaro now sends him into the corner, looking for it again here. No, he's going to try and take him up. Cesaro is exhausted. He's taking a lot of punishment, and he's going to take Chad Gable up to the top rope here. He's going to try and take the risk, but Gable again with another counter. And Gable rolled through on that kick, and he absolutely nailed Cesaro. I don't think he saw that coming. He rolled through. He connected with the heel. Cesaro is out. He just kicks out. My God. Man, what a win would mean for the career of Chad Gable, for the career of Cesaro here at WrestleMania. Gable, of course, losing to Bray Wyatt at the last WrestleMania. Gable now is going to load him up. He's got to be thinking it. And he is. Gable calling for it. He's got to be thinking chaos theory, but no. Cesaro out. Cesaro out. And here's the opportunity now. Cesaro now with the sharpshooter applied to Chad Gable. The sharpshooter is applied to Chad Gable. And he is wrenching on Gable. Gable is in big trouble. Sharpshooter middle of the ring, but Gable's fighting out, and Gable, oh, he kicked him out of the ring. Gable kicked him out of the ring. Cesaro struggling. Gable sees his opportunity. Here he comes. Gable willing to go to those heights here at Mania. The pace now could be in the favor of Gable, who goes to the top. He sees his opportunity. Chad Gable now. Can he take that opportunity? The injured ribs of Cesaro. The full weight of Gable down onto the ribs. Now into the cover. This is going to be enough. It's going to be enough to put him away. Oh, I thought that was 3. I thought I even heard the hand come down. But he kicks out. Gable is right in control of this now. Oh, what a shot. Oh, and again. Cesaro and Gable doing battle. Gable calling for it. I think he's doing too much showboating. I think he needs to just put him away here. He needs to just do anything he can to try and put him away. And Gable now calling him on again. He's too in his own head at the moment. And Cesaro puts his own body on the line with a crossbody. Cesaro is fighting. He's doing everything in his power right now. Cesaro now, a little bit of his own medicine sends him to the apron. And Cesaro on the forearm. Cesaro, he's saying, I ain't going anywhere. We've seen this from the Swiss Cyborg before. He's going to bring him in. Deadlifts in. Lands the suplex. Holds on. Cesaro. Oh my God. Cesaro lands the European uppercut. Unbelievable power for the Swiss Superman. But he kicks out. Unbelievable. Good Lord! How the hell did he kick out of that? That has turned the match on its head, and it's what makes Cesaro so special. He cranks the neck. He wants more. They're going toe-to-toe. Think of the history. Think of everything that has led us to this point. These two men can't stand each other, and Cesaro winds it up. He's fighting it. He's digging down into that reserve. And Cesaro, oh no, Irish whip reversal, sends him to the apron. And now Cesaro again. He rebuffs again this time. And Cesaro comes in for the slow. No. He couldn't get it again. He lands flush on that injured midsection. And now Gable with the surfboard stretch again. That could be enough. Those ribs have got to be absolutely riding. They have to be absolute sawdust at this point. Cesaro, with everything he's been through, may have to tap out to the ESM yet again. Cesaro is in big trouble. He's tapped out to them before. He may have to do it again. But Cesaro, he fights out again. Cesaro showing the fight of a champion. He goats him in. He gets out of the way. And Cesaro is still throwing. He's still in there. And while he's still breathing, he's still wanting to shut down this company. Cesaro throws him out. And you never see this from him. But he's got to take some kind of risk. He has to try and do something. And Gable saw him coming. He got him out of his comfort zone. And then Gable is able to capitalize. Chad Gable capitalized. Sent him into the corner now. Gable sends him into the corner. And Cesaro is exhausted. And the Chaos Theory could be in effect here. Look out, rolls it through, he lands it, it's over, no, Cesaro kicks out. Chad Gable is beside himself, this place erupts. Gable, seemingly all out of options, is looking at the referee. Chad Gable has thrown everything at Cesaro, who is still stirring. And no, Chad Gable goes to the outside, and just like all of these hyenas, is going underneath to look for that Singapore cane. Oh, wait a minute, I think Gable might have decided against it. He didn't grab it, but Cesaro saw him. Cesaro saw his opportunity, and Cesaro is on the outside with Gable. Gable wanted to resort to those old tactics, but maybe thought better of it. Maybe there is a soul in there with Chad Gable somehow. Or was it just a ploy to get Cesaro on the outside of the ring? Gable now. Cesaro up to his feet. Gable has him. Oh, looking for the Hurricane Runner. Cesaro caught him. Neutralizer on the floor. Sends him into the ring. This is your opportunity, Cesaro. Make the cover, son. Make yourself a hero. Put a nail in the coffin. No. Gable kicks out. Unbelievable. And maybe it's Cesaro that is out of options. Maybe it is Cesaro that needs to sink. But I don't think that's what he's all about. Gable is fighting back to his feet. Cesaro, oh my God, what an uppercut. And another European style one this time. And Cesaro is looking at Chad Gable, and he's looking for the ultimate uppercut. No, Gable caught him. Exploded German suplex, sends him in. Gable, he's gonna hit it again. Chaos Theory, no. Cesaro, he saw it coming. Cesaro with a European uppercut again. Cesaro is cooking. He's on fire in Vegas. Cesaro hits him with another one. Pick him up, Antonio. Pick him up and put a nail in the coffin. Cesaro picks him up, cracks the neck. Do it again. Yes. Cesaro collapsed in exhaustion. He hits a second neutralizer on Gable. Please do it. Yes. Cesaro banishes the demons. Cesaro finally gets a little bit over ESM. who have made his life hell. I thought Gable was going to do it, but a brilliant counter from Cesaro. He saw it coming, and that cardio, the machine-like nature in which he prepares, it finally comes to fruition, and in a proper one-on-one battle, Cesaro is able to pick up one of the biggest wins of his career. Redemption is so sweet for that man. What a contest, what a match, but what an athlete this guy is. That's one nail in the coffin of Elite Sports Management. One piece of justice done. And there is one more to go. And Brian clearly watching. There is some tension backstage. I'm not even looking at him. My God. Bryant is laser focused. It's Vince McMahon's office. Oh, EC3, he's out. Of course, the interviewer's waiting. We're all waiting. Oh no. EC3 is not the general manager of SmackDown now. He's had his position terminated. And he's going to reveal all on NYT13.com immediately after WrestleMania goes off the air. Well, EC3 has a hell of a lot to think about. Who knows what is going through the mind of EC3, ladies and gentlemen, but it is time to cross over to our special location. It's time for the unsanctioned war between AJ Styles and Finn Balor, and we have a guest host who needs no introduction.
Welcome everybody to this unsanctioned match, and you know something's going crazy. They invite old John Blood for it, probably because they're not as worried about my health as they are, you know, Murphs and all that. So they had somebody that doesn't work here to do commentary here. Welcome to this unsanctioned match between AJ Styles and Finn Balor. This is gonna be fucked, isn't it? And here he comes, AJ Styles. This man has not been able to let go of the fact that he lost to Finn Balor at the last WrestleMania, and it's brought him all the way here to this year's Mania. And this has been brewing for a while. Both men costing each other world title opportunities on multiple occasions. It's gotten so out of control that AJ has hit a referee, and I wouldn't be against him doing that again right now. Oh, he's threatening that referee. I think you should hit him. You should just hit him. AJ even got suspended because of that, but the man who's about to step into the ring with him, the man that's walking down to the ring right now, Finn Balor, lobbied to have AJ come back from suspension just so he could whoop his goddamn ass. You know what? I respect that shit. But you know, this company refused to bring AJ back, but they did say that AJ could step into the ring one more time at WrestleMania for an unsanctioned match. As you can see, none of the usual branding around the ring, no theme songs, no official entrances. All these people here had a really, their ticket included a liability notice saying, you know, whatever happens, happens. You step into the arena and you stay around for this matchup. Anything can happen. Referee rings the bell, and here we go. AJ Styles, Finn Balor, Finn taking AJ down to the canvas. At the last WrestleMania, Finn was able to defeat AJ as the Demon. I wonder if Unsanctioned Finn Balor is a little different. AJ! Ooh, misses the attempt at a styling DDT. Pele kick from Finn Balor. AJ Styles not unfamiliar with that move. Forearm shots. Flurry of strikes. Back fist. Lariat from AJ Styles, sending Finn Balor to the canvas. I do like AJ's shorts here, I gotta say. I mean, I know this is a blood feud here, but I gotta give the men the props. I do like the street fight unsanctioned gear, and AJ Styles got a branded one. He shouts at that. Speaking of these branding, Finn Balor's forehead with these hammer fists and elbow strikes trying to slice open the head of Finn Balor. Oh, would I love some blood. AJ lifts up Finn Balor, big chop from the Phenomenal One. Multiple forearm strikes. Balor's in the ropes. AJ says, bring it on. He's been waiting for this. He's been wanting to step back into the ring. Big crossbody attempt from Balor, but Balor takes out the knees. He's got kneecaps. He's going to get rid of them. Balor lifts him up. Forearm shot. These guys are just striking away here, guys. Two men known for their technical prowess. Really not doing much other than kicking and punching each other. Big drop kick there from Finn Balor. Finn stomping him out. These two are going to be quite bruised tomorrow. Big dive, suicida, I believe, onto AJ on the floor. I mean, I love me some violence, but these two are, this is going above and beyond pro wrestling. AJ, I think Finn specifically wanted him to come back so he can injure him for good. He doesn't want WWE to be the reason AJ isn't here. He wants to be the reason AJ isn't here. And AJ returning the favor, just sending Finn Balor repeatedly into that solid steel barricade. No padding whatsoever. Oh, God! Gourd buster over the barricade. AJ Styles, fierce, ready, and hairy. Oh, God, can we get a cameraman in there? Thank you. The hammer fist, again, these elbow strikes slicing the forehead of Finn Balor. I'm shocked that hasn't cut him open just yet. AJ lifts him up right in front of the crowd. There's so many people there witnessing this assault, this brutal fight. AJ's soaking it in, loving every second of it. This has been months and months of hatred between these two. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes. Holy shit. Barbed wire steel chair and Finn Balor. Oh, Finn able to catch it just before. Oh God. Oh man. Oh God. Oh, we can get a camera in there. AJ just landed forearm first onto that chair. I don't know if it sliced him up any, but Finn Balor has the barbed wire steel chair. He is not against the violence as well. Who would have thought you'd see these two in this kind of environment? Finn is just staring him down. Do you think he's considering if he should do this? Or is he thinking how hard I should hit this motherfucker? Oh! AJ catches it, swipes it at Balor, a big clothesline. Ooh! Thankfully, AJ wearing those shorts, getting caught up more in the chair than his skin. Oh my God. Oh my God. Pump handle. Oh, Finn, he's trying to, I think it was pump out of a flatliner or something. Oh! Scoop slum! Oh my God! Oh my God! Reverse scoop slum onto the barbed wire chair. There's absolutely people in attendance right now that didn't even realize that barbed wire is ever used in pro wrestling, let alone in this fashion. AJ slowly getting up, grabs it. Oh, Van Demonator! Van Demonator with the barbed wire chair. AJ, oh my God, he's got to be bleeding. These cameramen must not be used to. You better get in there, son. Oh, I can see it. Oh, Finn off the ropes. Big dive over the top. Takes AJ out. I don't know if you can notice there's a bit of a blood stain. It looks like on that chair. Maybe we can see that in a little bit. These cameramen obviously not wanting to get too tight on this. Not having seen anything like this before. Finn dragging AJ towards the stairs. Smashes his head off of it. Oh yeah, AJ's busted open. AJ is bleeding. The blood flowing down his head, and that seems like it's getting Finn Balor more hyped up. So hyped up, he's heading to the top rope high rent district. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, AJ able to crawl away, but just barely out of sight. But Balor is right there with him. AJ shoves him back despite the blood being in his eyes. He hits a step up enziguri. That blood rushing to your eyes is a horrible feeling. It stings. It's just uncomfortable. Really takes you out of your element. But AJ Styles seems to be fully in control of himself still. I don't know how long that's going to last for. AJ. Oh, no. Oh, no. Balor. Oh! Neck breaker. Balor's lower half really touching that barbed wire steel chair. Maybe not as bad as how AJ's landed on it. Look at the barbs. They are not cut whatsoever, ladies and gentlemen. There's some idiot at home saying, oh, they learned how to fall on barbed wire. Not today. Not ever. You don't fuck around with barbed wire. AJ Styles going underneath the ring. What is... Oh, my God. Talking about barbs. Did you see how... Look how thick the barbs on the barbed wire on this board are. That is a board with barbed wire stapled to it. Not just wrapped around like the chair. Somebody, maybe AJ, went out of his way to staple barbed wire onto this board, and they are fighting. Neither of these men want to deal with that. Chops. Lighting each other up. Back and forth, the chops. Disgusting. I don't know if Finn is bleeding just yet, but I feel like it's only moments away. Oh, Finn. He's feeling it. He's hyped up. AJ catches a snapmare. Oh, and a kick to the back. Sometimes worse than a chop, in my opinion. Getting kicked in the back, a chop to the back. Whew, even worse. Oh, Finn Balor dangerously close to that chair as he hits that heel kick, I guess you could say. He sends AJ. Oh, man. One of those guys could get caught up in that wire. It could take a long time to get out of that if they get stuck in that. Finn Balor screaming. He's fired up. He said, ooh, AJ with the reversal. Big close. Oh, God. Oh, God. Finn Balor is caught all in the wire. AJ. Springboard. No. 450 onto the wire. Back. Suplex. Saito suplex onto the barbed wire. This is no! Oh my God! Dragging him, his skin raking along the barbs. Finn Balor up top. Is this it? Is this how he puts away AJ Styles forever? No! Coup de grace misses. AJ Styles clash? No? Oh, jackknife powerbomb plants Finn Balor down. Oh my God, their skin being torn apart here. This is disgusting. Ushigoroshi. Oh, ass first on the barbed wire. Finn Balor and AJ Styles going to places I never could have imagined, let alone them. These are two completely different men than you saw last year at WrestleMania. Finn is laying, look at this visual. Oh my God. Oh my God, thumbtacks on. Now, not one for me to be surprised about thumbtacks. I do love me some thumbtacks, but thumbtacks on the floor is even more barbaric than I even imagined. Look at the blood on that barbed wire chair. Oh, God. Get him out of that. Oh, God, barbed wire is so gross. AJ is calling him up. Finn just barely. Look how tough it is for him to stand up. His pants are caught in the wire. Oh, no. Oh, my God. His shoulder must be torn up now. Look at the bloody knuckles. Everything is horrible when it comes to barbed wire. There is no happy moments when you're stuck in that barbed wire. AJ dragging Finn Balor now across the ring. Sends him over the oh, God. Oh, God. AJ, is this the last shot? Did he just fire the last shot? Sunset flip attempt. Oh, God! Sunset flip onto hundreds of thumbtacks on the floor. Jesus Christ. Oh, God, and AJ, he's punching him in the thumbtacks. They're getting all in AJ's hands once he puts his hands down. Oh, God, look, he doesn't even care. He is just laying into Finn Balor here. Oh, Finn Balor's, oh, God, he's gushing. One of those elbows caught him real bad. I mean, or the fucking barbed wire. Oh, God! Punching at the wound. Opening up that cut on Finn Balor's head, making it just as bad, if not worse, as the one on his own. He's going back to it again. Word and tight on this shot. Oh, God! Oh, my God! Disgusting display here from AJ Styles. Hate has a lot of different flavors. And this is the most disgusting flavor of them all. Calf killer. Calf crusher in the thumbtacks. If Finn Balor taps, he has to tap out into the thumbtacks. What hurts more? What hurts more? Oh, God. Oh, he gets out of it. Elbow to AJ Styles. Finn. Oh, no. Oh, no. Bloody Sunday. Oh, my God. Oh, those thumbtacks in AJ Styles' pretty little head. His hair. Oh, God. That's a haircut if I've ever seen one. And Balor's dragging him across the floor. Oh, no. Where's he taking him? We're going long style here. Pulling AJ the long way. All the way across. What's he doing here? He lifts AJ up. And so, he specifically went on the roll over that barbed wire as he steps through it. Oh, God. Oh, God. Dragging him stomach first. Oh, no. Is this it? Is AJ Styles officially done here? No, AJ reverses. Gets out of the way. Forearm shiver from AJ Styles. A punch to the face. Oh, that really rocked him. Finn is coming back. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Styles clash. Oh, my God. Pinfall on the wire. He might be stuck in it. He might even be able to kick out 1, 2, 3. Finn Balor's arms caught underneath the wire. Not even able to kick out if he wanted to. Styles clash into the wire. AJ Styles wins? He doesn't even... He's not even supposed to be here. This is unsanctioned. But AJ Styles puts Finn Balor away. Oh, my God. What a contest. Oh, I think... Oh, God, they want me to... Oh, God, okay, they're chasing me out of here. They didn't really like me here. Okay, I gotta go. Hey, enjoy your main event. AJ Styles gets the win. Oh, my God, there's so much blood. Oh, God. All right, I'm going. Okay.
going to go out there and I'm going to show everybody here what elite really looks like. Like this is what elite looks like.
Forward. 20 feet down, 2.5. Pick up some dust. Straight shadow. 4 forward, just into the right a little. 30 seconds forward. Contact right. Okay, engine stop. We copy you down, Eagle. Houston, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there really is no words to describe the journey. But there's one way to describe this match. This is the main event of WrestleMania Las Vegas. It's Apollo Crews and Daniel Bryan. The final showdown. And very apropos that Apollo Crews would come in looking like a bandit because he's looking to make out with the WWE Championship in tow. The man who literally built the foundations of elite sports management tonight looks to burn it to the ground. And, well, speaking of apropos, just like WrestleMania Philadelphia, Eric Bischoff is going to bring the WWE Championship to the ring, much like he did for Apollo Crews before his match with Brock Lesnar. Eric Bischoff will do the same for Daniel Bryan, but this time in the face of that man. You could cut the tension with a knife. Apollo Crews face to face with the man that he built the foundations of elite sports management with. But this time, he's on the other side of the line. No words required. Wow. What a difference time makes. Eric Bischoff lays the championship at the feet of the former leader. The championship that has the ESM branding. The championship that Apollo Crews wants to leave with tonight. This place is electric. Goosebumps all throughout the arena. Cruz puts it to the side. He knows he's got a job to do. Apollo Crews screams into the air. He's ready to go. This crowd is behind you. The once ESM-backed Apollo Crews now has the full, wholehearted support of Las Vegas and everybody all over the world. Crews fights for us tonight, not against us.
The private or social position, aristocratic reputation. Representing the choicest or most selective group. E-L-I-T-E. Elite. E-L-I-T-E. Elite. E-L-I-T-E. Elite.
And Daniel Bryan now making his way towards the 20x20 battlefield, wearing the ESM crown, the very crown that was once worn by Apollo Crews. Daniel Bryan is now the jewel in the crown of Elite Sports Management, a jewel once referred to as Apollo Crews. Daniel Bryan making his way to the ring for the fight of his life. Big Fight Field doesn't even begin to describe it. You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. We're looking at the embodiment of that. Electricity throughout the arena, ladies and gentlemen. It's the main event. It's for the WWE Championship. But boy, does it run deeper than that. The man who built the foundations of the very company that he wants to destroy, Apollo Crews, staring across the ring from Daniel Bryan, a man who literally took his place. And who better to burn down your own creation than the creator? Daniel Bryan, without question, in my opinion, the very best. We refer to Andrade Cien Almas as one of, but Daniel Bryan is a cut above. That's why he's the WWE Champion. It's with huge assist from ESM. But ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event. That's what it's for. And this is what it's all about. Listen to this place on their feet. Bryan Crews, we are underway. Jessica Carr rings the bell and Bryan gets straight out of the arena. Daniel Bryan is going to play all the mind games. Crews just wants all the Bryan. He's desperate to get out there. And now Crews, oh, he's going to go out there anyway. Apollo Crews goes out there anyway, and he's getting some of Bryan. But Bryan with the counter, and that shot to the ribs there. Daniel Bryan rolls back into the ring, and he looks at Jessica Carr, and he says, "You'll count. We're not having any of this." He'll take a count out, the biggest match of all time. But wait a second here. Crews back in. I think Bryan knows. Bryan knows he was coming for him there. But Crews, he's going to fight. He's going to fight all the way. Think about all the history, all the months of blood, sweat and tears that both of these men have put into the cause, and now Cruz is here to burn it down, but now Cruz, he's got to throw back. Now we're going to fight for it though. You can say all you want, you can do all you want, but now you're going to fight. Daniel Bryan's up for that fight. It's Bryan now. Yeah, sends him in. Hard shot, and he's going at the base here. Bryan will do whatever he has to do. Make absolutely no mistake about that. Oh, look at his shots from Daniel Bryan, and a little bit of an ode to a former dragon. Oh. He ain't no dragon anymore, but he sure as hell is breathing fire here in Las Vegas. And Daniel Bryan is telling Jessica Carr that he wants the count out. Cruz is just slowly getting to his feet here, so Bryan is going to go after him. Bryan's going to pick his spot and nail a knee. Daniel Bryan, oh, look at this, yelling at people in the front row here. He has absolutely no respect for anybody. He lost that a long time ago. Bryan, we thought he was the great white hope here for Elite Sports Management when Apollo Crews was at the peak of his power. Daniel Bryan came back, and it seemed as though Daniel Bryan was going to be the big hope. But instead, slowly but surely, after a Crews-inflicted injury with that goddamn Singapore cane, which we've seen Crews use ever since WrestleMania against Brock Lesnar, where he won the World Championship, where he retained it. Bryan looking for the drop kick here. Looking for that drop kick, couldn't find it. That's how well these two know each other. They've trained together. They have trained together in the specially designed Elite Sports Management centers all over the world. Now Cruz is going to send him in. He's going to look for another splash here, and he finds it. And Cruz picking up the pace here. That Singapore cane has... We saw Chad Gable. He reached underneath for it in his match with Cesaro earlier tonight. He wanted to stoop to that low. That was his first thought. Oh, Bryan taken down by Cruz. But he thought better of it. Don't think Daniel Bryan will have that kind of conflict. He fully bought in. It was, of course, Apollo Crews who took out Daniel Bryan, forced that injury upon him. Nobody wanted to sign him, except who? Yep, Elite Sports Management. They forced him to do their bidding. It seemed as though Bryan was the only man with any decency left in that group. But instead, Daniel Bryan bought into the message. Oh, look out. Daniel Bryan, he nipped up, delivers the top. And Daniel Bryan, he has resiliency. He has resiliency about as much as anybody. Irish whip reversal, but Bryan, oh, this is classic Bryan, out of the way, look out, ducks underneath, you know what's next! And Daniel Bryan, usually that combination would draw the approval of the crowd. But such is this man, and where he has ended up. Oh, look at this. Oh, and another chop there from Bryan. Oh, God, dear, that shot. And another one. Lord, Daniel Bryan calling on Cruz. He's operating at a pace here at the moment that Cruz is really struggling with. Both of these men, with huge big match experience. They're two of the biggest stars, probably the biggest stars in the WWE. Cruz now sending again at Bryan. He is really ramping it up here. He is really ramping it up and nailing Apollo Crews. And you can know it's coming, but it doesn't matter. When Bryan is rolling like this, it is incredibly hard to stop. You can see the vitriol in Bryan's face. Forget about the neatness of Daniel Bryan and how professional he looks. He is nasty. He is angry inside that ring. And this is a violence level that we have seen from him, and it's been instilled inside him by this company. He is in firm control of Apollo Crews here, main event WrestleMania. WWE Championship on the line. One nail already in the coffin with a victory from Cesaro over Chad Gable. But they need to rip the jewel away from Elite Sports Management. The WWE Championship. We call Daniel Bryan the jewel in the crown. That is the true jewel in the crown. That's where the power comes from. Is having the top prize in the game. And Bryan, look at this. The ego that has been instilled in Daniel Bryan. When do you ever see Daniel Bryan do that before this? Before this company sunk its teeth into him. Now Bryan has taken the leg, trapping it. Now Bryan is hammering away on Apollo Crews. This is where Bryan picks you apart. This is falling right into his game plan. This is exactly what Daniel Bryan would have envisaged when he was in that specially built locker room all night. This is exactly what he would have envisaged. Get on top, stay on top, win, and move on. That's what he's always been about. But he just has a bit more viciousness here, that shot. That lands. Oh my God. Good Lord. These shots and then that shot sends Cruz back in. And now Cruz is just getting absolutely lit up here. This is really, really danger time here. It's really danger time for Apollo Crews. Daniel Bryan is in firm control of this match, and Cruz stomped right to the heart that used to be black but seems to be pumping a little bit more blood now. And now it's really pumping, because here he is. He's up to his feet. Daniel Bryan didn't see that coming. Here comes Apollo Crews. Oh, yes, maybe he did. He definitely did. He saw that coming all right. And then a shot right to the ribs, collapses him down to a knee, and a knockout shot. That absolutely landed flush across the temple. He has to fight to even roll him over. Cruz hasn't moved an inch. Cruz hasn't moved an inch. No! Oh my God. Oh my God, that was so close. I just can't. I can't envisage a world where Daniel Bryan retains here tonight. I can't bear the thought of even more tyranny under this group. It's Bryan, look at him just toying with him here. Apollo Crews with a little flurry of offense, can't get it going. Bryan takes control, and Bryan is just beating him down. We saw it on SmackDown. Very similar style to what we saw on SmackDown. And Daniel Bryan is showing why he's one of the best. But look at this, look at it. He's telling referee Jessica Carr to call the match. He's saying call the match off. He's done. He's saying call the match off. He's done. And look, usually I would disagree with him, but he might be right here. As Bryan is stalking him again to lay in a little bit more offense, but no, this time Cruz, he blocked that kick. That could have been the one. That kick could have been the one, and now he's lighting him up with chops here. Bryan getting forced back towards the corner. Cruz trading hands, trading shots with Daniel Bryan, and now Cruz picks him up. This is the opportunity. Snake eyes. Snake eyes on the top rope, but now Apollo Crews sends him up. He's going to build that head of steam here. Ducks underneath. Crews picks him up. Big spine buster. He's still here. He's still breathing. Apollo Crews screams. He's building that momentum. The enziguri lands, and Apollo Crews can go up, much like he did in Philadelphia, and look for the 630, but Bryan knows it's coming. Bryan desperately scrambling out of the way, hands and knees. Oh, look out, Bryan, out of the way. Bryan out of the way. The psycho knee. He landed it. It landed flush off the jaw of Crews. Absolutely out of nowhere. Please kick out, yes. Crews is barely there, but he's still there. Bryan found the knee. Crews found the courage. And now Bryan's lighting it up. He's going to get even more of a run up on this one. He's going to look for it again. No, Crews. He shielded it. He got out of the way. He landed a knee of his own. That spinning knee bounced off the jaw of Bryan. It bounced off the jaw of Bryan. Crews has got him. Yes, no. Damn it. Apollo Crews fought against us for so many years, but tonight he fights for us, and he's fighting all right. He's fighting all right. He's dragging him over. Crews knows that if he hits the 630, it's over. Now he's going. He's got to go up to the top. He's scrambling again. But Bryan again finding that resilience to just get back up to a knee and avoid that devastating move that has put so many away. Oh, he missed. He didn't miss with that one, though. He's still throwing. Oh, he got him there. That stumbled him. That shot stumbled him. He's inviting him on here. And Bryan is more than a willing participant in this. These two men have so much history together and apart now. And it's all culminating here in the main event. Crews is bouncing up and down. He's saying, I'm not done, son. If that's all you got, you're going to have to bring a hell of a lot more than that. Oh, Bryan again with another shot and another shot. And Bryan has the opportunity here. He takes Crews. No, he hung him up. Bryan hung him up. And now Bryan to the top. We have seldom seen this from Daniel Bryan. But a desperate man will do desperate things. Shades of the Dragon. into the cover off the diving headbutt. Please kick out, Apollo. Please kick out, he does. Good Lord, it's close. Bryan and Cruz are desperately trying everything. Daniel Bryan pulling back to his roots. Oh my God, the chops. There is going to be nothing left to the chest of Cruz. He is getting absolutely lit up here. And Bryan is throwing absolutely everything at Cruz. Cruz is taking it all, and Bryan is hammering him, and he wants to give him more, but I don't think Cruz has any more. Bryan knows that, discards him to the outside of the ring. Daniel Bryan is building a full head of steam here. He is a desperate man, and Daniel Bryan, there, oh my God, he pushed him right in the barricade. They are going to war. They are going to war. And Bryan now is just stomping him out here, stomping him out of the outside of the ring. Daniel Bryan wielding the scars. And now Cruz, though, Cruz fights out. He has shown nothing but fight. He has shown nothing but fight. And Cruz is just, he is absolutely lining up Daniel Bryan here. The crowd's coming with you, don't worry about that. You don't need the backing of these sons of bitches. You've got thousands in attendance, you do. Cruz is, oh wait, hey, come on. He's not allowed to be here. Eric Bischoff ain't allowed to be here, the referee's telling him that. What the hell is this? He's not allowed to be here. Jesse Carr is arguing. Oh, Cruz is still decimating Bryan. Oh, hang on, Cruz is looking up the ramp. Oh, yeah, I got a feeling I know who it is. Yeah, of course it is. And look at what he's wielding, this son of a bitch here. Paul Heyman is wielding that cane. And he is face to face with the man that he handed it to in Philadelphia at the last WrestleMania. Look at this guy. And Apollo Crews. What the hell? Heyman saying it was always us too. It was Heyman. What the hell is Heyman talking about? You're kidding me! Paul Heyman has handed the cane to Apollo Crews again! He has handed the cane to Apollo Crews just like in Philadelphia. He says it's always been about us two and he's picked it up. No! No! Cruz has picked up the cane. Oh, he lit him up. He lit up Heyman with the cane this time. He's a different man. Oh no, but Bryan isn't. Bryan, no. The bell lock. We've seen it destroy people. We've seen it destroy everyone. And retain Bryan the title. Bryan hasn't locked in. And Bischoff is arguing with the referee. Jessica Carr doesn't see any of it. For God's sake. Bryan hasn't locked in on Cruz. We've seen it so many times. It almost destroyed Cesaro's career. But he's fighting out. Cruz is fighting out with everything he's got. And just like even back in NXT, the old Apollo Crews is here. Standing moonsault from Crews on the outside, throws him into the ring, and Crews, yes, he takes out Bischoff, but you gotta turn around, no, please, no. Cattle mutilation is locked in on Apollo Crews. You've got to fight.
You've got to think back through all the history, and you've got to try and find out about Apollo. For God's sake, for us, for the WWE, for everybody. You've got to find out. Bryan has got it locked in. The cattle mutilation is locked in. Apollo Crews is fading. You can see his eyes fading around here. Crews is going to have to give it up, for God's sake. ESM is on its knees, but they aren't dead yet. Eric Bischoff is trying to crawl away like the coward that he is when the chips are down in Vegas. The two snakes will slither away. That's exactly what Heyman and Bischoff are doing. The snakes are slithering away in the hour of need. They have left it standing. That damn Singapore cane has done the damage. That Singapore cane has done the damage. And Crews is out. I think he's out. I think Crews is done. No. He's still fighting. He's still fighting. Crews breaks it. Somehow he breaks it. Bryan reversal though. Crews is so weak. Oh, out of the way. Out of the way. Crews now sends him into the corner. Come on, Apollo. Do it. Oh my God. Handspring. What the hell is this? Oh my goodness. He nailed him. Bryan in trouble. ESM on its knees. The jewel in the crown is in desperate need. But Apollo Crews plants him down. Pin him. The cover. Hook of the outside leg. 1, 2. Yes. Crews does it! The devil on his shoulder did not work. Heyman handed him the cane yet again, but Crews this time takes it to ESM. The first time he used the cane was on Paul Heyman, but it almost cost him. Bryan locked in the label lock. But look at the heart from Apollo Crews to find out the second time he used it. It was on Bryan in self-defense. But Bryan, as we've come to know, will never wilt. He locks it in again. Cattle mutilation. It looked over for all money. It looked over for all money. But Crews was able to find out. Crews thought about all the hardship, thought about all the history, and he could do nothing but fight. And Crews, unbelievably, in incredible fashion, has won the WWE Championship and put the final nail in the coffin of the very company he built from the ground up. Apollo Crews, you have done it. It's your night. This is your moment. Apollo Crews has this time, instead of fighting against us, he fights for us. And the ESM logo on that championship will soon disappear and be replaced with his. The most emotional of moments. Apollo Crews looking around, drinking in. Apollo Crews does what many thought couldn't be done, what many have tried and failed to do, and that ESM endorsed Singapore cane that was handed to Crews. He now walks past, or does he? Maybe instead of walking past, he's looking at his past. The very cane that instilled evil inside him.
now lays in front of him with the logo on the championship that instilled the same evil. But he's risen above it. And Apollo Crews is your WWE champion. He might be champion. He might not be done either. Crews has the cane that was handed to him in Philadelphia. And he drops it at the face of what he built. He's a different man. He's a different beast. But most importantly, he is your WWE champion. My God, what a WrestleMania. My God, what a moment. And ladies and gentlemen, the final nail is in the coffin. The Apollo has landed.